Ready? What? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully you're having a good one. I know I am. Football's back. Football's back. We had the Hall of Fame game, but I really don't count that as the preseason. Yeah, we got to see the Cowboys kind of go at it against the Steelers, but they didn't really get to do much, you know? Like it was very well controlled and not like they didn't allow a lot to happen. But tonight is the first official preseason game of my Dallas Cowboys. I see your comment there, Eileen. I see it. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Jason, it's good to see you, buddy. We do have a poll in chat. Who's going to win, the Cowboys or the Cardinals? So tonight with the preseason, we are not going to be seeing Dak. We know that we're not going to be seeing Dak. He's still nursing that right shoulder throwing arm injury, and he's actually supposed to get another MRI on Monday, which Cowboys Twitter tweeted out, "Don't be concerned. It's no cause for alarm." But why do you get an MRI if it's no cause for alarm? I'm concerned. But it could also be, and I will be 100%, this could just be them wanting to check that his progress is still going along as well as it should be, or the fact that he's feeling like really good and they're like, well, you shouldn't feel as good as you are. You know what I mean? Like, so he's just wanted to kind of verify that that's exactly what's going on. It's one or the other. Now, everything that Dak has been saying is, I feel great. I'm ready to go. And that could be why they're trying to have that MRI. So we'll see. I am looking forward. Hopefully they do get Ezekiel Elliott in there. And if you didn't know this, the Cowboys, with their first round draft pick this year, picked up one hell of a linebacker named Micah. So who do you think is my new favorite player? Now I'm a big fan of his. I got to watch him. Oh, and he calls himself a lion. Hello. Yeah. I'm actually a big fan of Micah's right now, so I'm curious to see how he does in tonight's game. Now we do have, it looks like we're probably going to be starting with Ben DiNucci, and Ben DiNucci is a special player. Ben DiNucci is a special player. He's done 18. I think he has been on the field for 18 snaps and has never gotten in the end zone. Never gotten his team in the end zone. Or like 18 series. I think it's 18 series. Series? We had this debate the other day. Was it series or series? Oh, well. Game 3 of the preseason. That's true. Yes. This is game 3 of the preseason. Last night you had, who was it? You had Steelers and Washington, and then you had Eagles, and I don't remember who else. Right now, they still got on the Bills versus the Lions. There's about 3 minutes left in that fourth quarter. Currently, the Bills are leading 13-12. They've actually had quite a few injuries tonight. On on the Bills side. I feel like one of their quarterbacks went down, and now it looks like one of their linemen is going down. As far as, so we know that we're not going to be seeing Dak Prescott tonight, but on the Arizona side, we probably won't be seeing J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is another really great football player, was a great linebacker here in Houston. Yes, I do live in Houston. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan in Houston because they're the original Texas team. I said it. Where are you watching this? I am watching this on TV. I actually have the NFL Network on this monitor that's over here that y'all can't see. But yeah, J.J. Watt is not going to be participating tonight because he has a hamstring injury, which really sucks, but way it goes. He's a really good player, though. I really do enjoy J.J. Watt. Black Rifle, if you want to sponsor me, you're more than welcome. I do like Black Rifle coffee, guys. That's actually what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Black Rifle coffee out of a coffee mug. I do have a beer over here. I think the plan is finish up this coffee, and then once we have kickoff, we crack open the beer. I think that's going to be the plan. That's going to be the plan. So, let me make sure of something really quick. There we go. Turn that up. Boom. Perfect. Lone Star, go Cowboys. Absolutely. Absolutely love my Cowboys. And we will see what ends up happening. They're finishing up. They got 2 minutes, 25 seconds left with the Bills and Lions. Now, they were talking earlier. I watched a little bit of the pre-show. Pre-show for the Cowboys game tonight, and they had Stephen Jones on, and he was actually talking about Dak Prescott's injury. Apparently, everything's still going good. I just asked, oh, what was I drinking tonight? Oh, you're welcome. But yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. I expect to see Ezekiel Elliott do at least a series or two. I definitely want to see Micah. Micah is now my new favorite player. I'm a big fan of his. I really enjoyed watching him in Hard Knocks. He's always hungry. It's awesome. And so we will see what happens with Micah Parsons tonight. As far as Arizona Cardinals wise, they're not a team that I really follow a whole hell of a lot. I mean, I know Colts, their backup QB, which we may see tonight, Colt McCoy. He was actually a quarterback for the Texans, or for the UT. So I'm very curious to see what he'll be doing tonight. I do think that we may see a little, and whenever I say a little, I mean maybe a series or two of Kyler Murray. So we'll see what happens there. Yes, Parsons is an absolute beast. He's a lion, and he is always hungry, and I'm totally here for it. And, I mean, he has the best name in the world, unlike Chad. Just saying. One who's like God? Come on. One who's like God? God, it's great. By the way, that's what Micah means in Hebrew. It means one who's like God. We're all a little bit conceited, so, you know. Jose, that's not how you spell Micah. It's M-I-C-A-H. He spells it right. If I could get Micah Parsons on the Micah Mix show, man, can y'all imagine? There'd be so many Micahs going around. It'd just be amazing. I need him to like sign my Blue Lion. But he's a beast, man. He got he only did like two series in the Hall of Fame game, and was all over the place. He was all over the place to the point that Van Der Esch was saying, "You need to know whenever it's your turn." And I'm like, screw that, man. Our defense sucks. Get in there. I don't give a shit. We do have that poll going on right now. Right now it's 50-50. Y'all aren't really hitting that How many votes do we have? It's 6 votes, 6 votes. Wow. For a second there, the Cardinals were winning for like half a second. And then somebody else hit that. We need to hurry up and get to this game. I'm ready for it. We got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let me see if they're saying anything else on the pre-show. Who are the players that y'all want to actually see what they do tonight? Like I already mentioned, I do want to see Micah for sure. I want to see what Ben DiNucci does as well. I feel like he's got a lot to prove. And if Dak, knock on wood, if Dak ends up going down, he is probably going to be our starting QB, and there pretty much goes our season. But who are y'all wanting to see tonight? I'm very curious to hear what y'all are wanting to see. Jason's wanting to see how the football plays tonight. Well, thank you, Jason. Yo, Mango. Hey, Micah, you a Cowboys fan or a Cardinals fan? Cowboys. Big time. Big time Cowboys fan. Born in Dallas, Texas. Live in Houston, Texas. Been a Cowboys fan my entire life. Have pictures of me as a toddler on the shoulders of the all-pro lineman and two-time Super Bowl champion. He wasn't there for the third team. He was two-time Super Bowl champion. I am a Dallas fan through and through. Big-time Dallas fan. This game with the Bills and Lions needs to hurry it up. I'm tired of watching them. Watching the Bills and Lions game, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but watching the Bills and Lions game was almost like watching high school football. It was ridiculous. It was like some crazy shit happening all over the place. People getting injured all over the place. Like, it was just nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Jason says, been a Steelers fan since 85. That's fair. I mean, like, especially back then, you were either a Cowboys fan or you were a Steelers fan. You really didn't have much in between. Especially in the 90s, too. Late 80s, 90s. You're a Steelers fan or you're a Cowboys fan. There's not much else. But I'm just saying, the Cowboys are America's team. So, you know, cry about it. It's all good. Micah Parsons rocking that 11. I can't wait to buy his jersey. I'm waiting for him to become an official starter so I can actually buy his jersey, because you can't buy their jersey until they're an official starter. I don't know. Until they're officially on the team. But once he's on that team, damn right I am rocking that Micah Parsons jersey. That's for damn sure happening. Especially since I lost my favorite Cowboy ever, Jason Witten. Jason Witten is definitely my favorite Cowboy ever. He's absolutely awesome. Class act of a guy. And just the greatest tight end that we've ever had. He's absolutely too amazing. From Pennsylvania, so only two choices for me, and screw the Eagles. Okay, I'll give you that, Jason. Then I don't mind you being a Steelers fan. Yeah, screw the Eagles. Absolutely, 100% screw the Eagles. They're probably going to have a pretty rough year this year. From everything that's looking like, looks like they're going to have a rough year. It's going to be a rough one for them. Going to be a rough one for them. But that'll be all right. That'll be all right. The Cowboys are favored to win the division. I think really Washington is going to be the one that gives us the biggest challenge. And that's because of their defense. They actually have a really good defense. So we'll see exactly what happens. I'm hoping that the addition of our two young corners and Micah Parsons really livens up our defense. Vander Esch is injury prone. I mean, he was good, but he's just injury prone. And we really do need a new safety. We really do. This division is a dumpster fire? Absolutely. It is absolutely a dumpster fire. 100%. 100% a dumpster fire. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as last year was. I mean, last year, Washington won with a below 500 percentage. They were, 7-9? And they won the division? Like, that should not happen, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, that should not happen. You should not get to go into the playoffs with a below 500. You shouldn't. But that's just the way that the NFL works. I don't think that that'll be the case this year. I mean, I was looking at it, and conservatively, I see the Cowboys winning 9. Getting lucky, I see them winning 12. And like super lucky, 14. Like that's where I really see this going. Like super conservatively, and Dak staying healthy the entire season, I see them winning 9 to 10 easily. They honestly could win very, very well 12. And if they get super lucky, they could win 14. I do not think that they are going to beat Tampa Bay. It's just, I don't see that happening. So we're going to be going into the season 1-0 realistically, especially since if everything that's as reported, that will be Dak Prescott's first game. He's not going to play at all in the preseason. And that'll be his first game in 11 months, almost a full year since he injured his ankle and had 2 surgeries to repair that bitch. We'll see what happens, though. There are some people who are thinking that he may actually play that last preseason game, which would be good. But we will see what happens. He may, even if he does play that last preseason game, it's only going to be for a series or 2, and that's really just going to get his feet wet. That's what it's going to be for. Get his feet wet. Get that all rolling. We still, man, why are they not showing the new game? They're finishing off the Bills and Lions right now. And then we should be on to the Cowboys. They still got a minute and a half in the Bills and Lions. So of the picks, I'm assuming I have majority Dallas fans in here, or at least those are the ones that are talking in chat, other than Eileen and Jason. What? Who do you think is going to be the most impactful player of this game? And I'll give you some options. We'll go Ben DiNucci, who's probably going to start tonight. We'll go Ezekiel Elliott. We'll go Micah Parsons. Or I'll throw in Tony Pollard too. Tony Pollard, because I think he's actually going to play more than Ezekiel Elliott tonight anyway. Eileen, you're a fair weather fan? Is that what you're saying? You like the Cowboys when they win, so you're a fair weather fan? Really, if our defense will just be middle of the pack, we'll be a lot better. We'll just be a lot better. What's up, BB? Good to see you, buddy. Watching my Cowboys tonight. And then for those that also enjoy Strongman, tomorrow on this same channel, we have the World Open Strongman competition, Giants Live. So that'll be tomorrow morning at 11 Central. Oh, shut up, EB. What's up, Jose? Jose Martinez. Oh, this game should be getting underway. We got about 45 seconds left in the Bills-Lions. Should be almost over. I don't know why you put yourself through watching or rooting for them. Because unlike other Dallas Cowboy fans, I've been a Dallas Cowboy fan since birth. And so I'm kind of used to it. That's why, EB. That's why. That's why I put myself through it. Because there ain't no better team. That's why. I did like the Cowboys in the 90s. I have a Mark Stefanowski autograph rope card. Are you saying rookie card? He's from Erie, PA, and his dad worked with my dad. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty awesome. My condolences to you, and every year's record since the mid-90s proves that wrong. So I was born in 89. I was a fan of them. Like, my first recollection of it was actually in 91, when I was 2 years old. So I was a fan of them before they were the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? So, yeah, big fan of the Cowboys. They're still America's team, though. And they are ranked the #1 sports franchise. That's thanks to Jerry Jones. And I mean, as far as how shitty they have been, I mean, name another team that can go so many years with a 500 fucking... I mean, they're mediocre, and they dominate headlines, and everybody talks about them. So, I mean, even if you hate them, you're still a fan because you pay attention to what they're doing. So, cheers. That's how I feel about YouTube. Even if you hate me, you're still a fan because you pay attention to what I'm doing. You like the Cowboys when you were 4? Yeah. And EB, now the Cowboys actually 4 years ago had they went 13 and 3. That was really good. Was it 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago. They went 13 and 3. That was really good. And they made it past the first round of the playoffs, which is the first time in fucking 10 years. Graduated before I was ever even in school? Yeah, Jason, you are old. That's pretty much what that tells me. I'm 30. Man, I almost said 31. I'm 32. Holy fuck, I'm 32 years old. I feel old. 24 seconds left on the Bills Lions. God damn, they need to hurry this shit up. $19 seconds left out there. They're already showing the Cardinals warming up. About to kick it off. Yes, all right, we're about to kick off this game now. Let's get this done. Hey, Eddie, how about you check the pinned comment, dumbass? Thank you, Eileen. It's all the way to touchbacks. All right, we're going to start at the 25. Hopefully this Bills-Lions game will fucking go away. Garrett Gilbert is starting the night. Number 3. He's had 21 completions of 38 attempts for 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You're 19. Rolls out right. Passes to, who is that? I don't know who 13 is. All right, cool. There we go. All right, the Bills won. Let's screw them. I want to watch the Cowboys game. Shut up. Michael Gallup. Gallup is 13. CeeDee Lamb is 88, which we knew, and Tony Pollard is 20. I agree. The game is black down your area? Really, Jason? Pollard is in the backfield right now. To Pollard, and he goes nowhere. Actually, a loss of about 4. He wasn't able to get through the line. That line was all rushing left, and number 25 for the Cardinals busted through that line and was able to get him. Back to Pollard, and he made up the yards. 2nd and 12. This will probably be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. Tonight's defensive starters are Isaiah Simmons, number 9, Zaven Collins, number 25. So that's who actually tackled him. Malcolm Butler. Malcolm Butler's a good lineman. And Murphy. Third and 7. Trying to get them to come off sides. Seeing exactly what they're doing. Penalty. Yeah, delay a game. Way to go, Gilbert. Isaiah Simmons was really encroaching on that A gap. Did any of y'all play football? I did. I played linebacker. Gilbert back. Coming out of the pocket. Almost got that intercepted. It did get tipped midway down the field. 4th and 12. Punt team comes out. Murphy is the one who tipped that ball. He did really good there. But that's Gilbert. Kind of what I expect. Really high punt. Lofty punt back to about the 20. Pushed out of bounds. Dortch got out of bounds about the 34. Center and nose tackle. Nice. So 3 and out. That's kind of what I expected coming off of Gilbert. Oh my God, those Bud Light Seltzer commercials are annoying. So I don't know if we're going to start out with Kyle Murray. Probably not, because even the Cowboys started out with their number 2. They had Pollard out there. Now, they did have Gallup and Lamb out as receivers, but that doesn't mean that they're going to have... I expect to see Zeke tonight at some point. I do expect to see Zeke out tonight. Small school, played both sides the whole game. Yeah, so I actually went to Judson High School, which is there in Converse, Texas, just north of San Antonio. And at the time, Converse was big enough to, Judson was big enough to make 3 5A schools in Texas, because we had 4 middle school feeder teams. And so the starters that were on our team, the second and third string players that were on our team would have been starters at any other school. My freshman class was 1,500. It was stupid. So it was ran like a college football team. It was very high intensity. They won the state championship like 9 years. Like it was a big deal at my school. And so we didn't have to play both sides. I only played linebacker, which was nice. I loved playing linebacker. But I was second string, because I'm not that fast in a straight line. That was my biggest issue. I can hit like a tank, but I wasn't fast. And I actually had really good jumps. I could actually jump pretty well. All right, back into the stadium. So McCoy is starting us tonight. He was the UT quarterback. He's actually pretty good. Your class was 90 people? Holy shit. Yeah, that's a tiny school. Looks like Micah is out there, and he's hunting the ball down, and he gets his first hit, pushing somebody out of bounds. Golly, coming from the center field, pushing all the way out wide, pushing somebody out of bounds. The running back. Oh, no, that wasn't the running back. That was the wideout. Yep. Parsons is so fast. He is so fast. I love it. Surprisingly, Parsons actually wasn't in on this last tackle. It was a run off to the left is what it looked like. They weren't actually showing the field. They were showing a replay. They did get the first down, though. McCoy is a really good quarterback. I liked him at UT. A nice guy. I actually met him a couple of times. Quick throw by McCoy. Caught and then ripped out by Keanu Neal. Parsons was there, and it looks like the Cowboys got it. Wow. Maybe our defense will do something this year. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. Now we just got to have an offense that does something. Really, what I am wanting... Yeah, oh man, he ripped that right out. Parsons was holding him, and Neal got in front of him and ripped that ball right out of his hands. That was beautiful. That was nice. I like that they're going ball hunting. They are going ball hunting. I love it. Let's go, boys. I don't expect to see a whole lot from our offense tonight, guys, but I do want to see what our defense does because we need our defense to be on point. And that was a good sign right there. They didn't hold him to 3 and out, but they did make an opportunity and strip the ball. Cowboys football. We won't be seeing J.J. Watt tonight. He is nursing a hamstring injury. Let's pour this beer. 1st and 10, right on the 50. Off to Pollard, who has big room. Almost all the way to get a first down. There was a big, nice hole. Could have drove a truck through that, and Pollard did. Pollard is quick. About a yard. 2nd and 1. Pollard to get in the backfield. They're probably going to hand it off to him. Let him finish this off. Let him get this. Yep. Hand it off to Pollard. He's pushing. He's pushing. I think he got it. I'm not 100%. He may have. He may have got it on forward movement. Yep, they got it. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. What was that, Gilbert? Gilbert threw a really shitty incomplete pass. He was under pressure, and he just lobbed it over the top, but it didn't even make it to the receiver. It was pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. Yeah, you had Kennard coming after him. Yeah, he was totally screwed. He was just trying to get rid of the ball. He should have thrown it out of bounds. Then he could have avoided a possible interception there. That could have happened. Armchair quarterback, guys. Armchair quarterback. Oh, bad pop-up. Oh, wow. Even worse. I don't know what that was. The ball popped up. Gilbert caught it. And then tried to send it to Wilson, and it was too high, went almost through his fingers. Yeah, that was all sorts of confusion there. And then Wilson got hit from the back, and it went right through his hands, almost got intercepted again. That's just a bad mistake. Very bad mistake. 3rd and 10. Wide open in the middle of the field was Gallup and couldn't get his hands on it. Where can you watch the game? On TV on the NFL Network. Yeah, Gallup should have had that. We don't see Gallup dropping a whole lot of things like that. But again, 3 and out. Looks like we're going to go. Are they going for it? They're going for it. They're going for the 4th and 10. Wow. Yeah, it's a preseason. Why not? So, you know, it's preseason. What's it really going to hurt? Give it a shot. Try to run that 4th and 10. Let's see what happens. They are in Cardinals territory. Gilbert got rid of it to Gallup, who picked it up and gets the first down. Hey, I'll take it. That looked like it had a little bit of, it was, Gilbert's not that great of a thrower. His accuracy seemed a little bit low there. Gallup had to dip down to grab it. Gilbert almost got sacked there. Almost got sacked directly from behind. Yeah, he had 2 guys on him. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, wow. Oh! That was kind of amazing. Rico Donald got drilled in the backfield by Hicks, but was able to spin out of the tackle and at least make it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe +1. Maybe +1. No kicker again tonight? No kicker again tonight. What do you mean? For now. Found the game. Forgot have the NFL Network. Yes, it is on the NFL Network. If you have YouTube TV, it's on there. Out to Doddle on the right-hand side. Gets about 7. That wasn't bad. 2nd and long. We're about 3rd and 3. That was pretty rough. That was a little rough pass right there. Oh, they did the hurry-up offense? Yeah. 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Let's go. Lamb's in there right now. I'd like to see what Lamb can do here tonight. Hurt last game. Punter kicked. Oh! No, that wasn't Lamb. Who is that? That's Brown. I thought that was Lamb. They missed it. 4th and 3. Are they going to go for it? Let's see what happens. It is preseason. Let's go for it. Can I share the game? Check the pinned comment. Bad drop. Very bad drop. Oh, he's back up, though. And then oh, wow. Gets a takeover on downs anyway. That was a bad drop. The center quarterback exchange there was bad, and it fumbled, but Gilbert was able to pick it up and then try to throw it, and then it almost got intercepted, but it was a turnover on downs anyway. I don't know why my camera keeps not focusing. Stupid camera. I do not expect a lot out of the Cowboys offense tonight. I really don't, guys. I really don't. I don't expect a lot out of the Cowboys offense tonight. It looks like Zeke hasn't come in. We had Pollard. We had Lamb was out there for 1, and we had Gallup out there for 2. Gallup dropped 1, picked up 1. He picked up the first on a 4th down, so we'll see what exactly happens, but I don't expect too much out of our offense tonight. I want to see what our defense can do. That is my main goal for tonight, is what can our defense do? The defense needs to be better. Defense needs to be better this year. That was the thing that really, really, really hurt us last year. And so far, the defense has done really, really well. Watching Micah run across the field and being involved in almost every single play is awesome. It's absolutely awesome. He is lightning quick. Lightning quick. Lightning quick. Love it. I feel you're just watching for the front line and defense run game and corners covering passes. That's really what I want to see. I know our offense is going to be better as soon as Dak is out there. Soon as Dak and Zeke are out there, our offense is going to be way better. I do want to see how Zeke does tonight, though. I hope he plays a couple of series, because him cutting all the weight that he cut and getting back down to like college weight, he's shown some explosiveness that we missed the past 2 years. I mean, last year was a really bad year for him, but the year before wasn't that great of a year, and it looked like he had been eating too much. So him being hungry again, I want to see him run. I want to see him have some explosions. We know Pollard has it. I want to see if Zeke still got it. It looks like our rookie corners are actually really getting into that. They are doing really well right now, but that was only the first exchange. We're about to see their second exchange right now. Kyler Murray is not going to play tonight. He is not even suited up. Is that Vander Esch that's out there? Vander Esch is out there. Micah Parsons isn't out there. Micah was in for 1 set of downs. I'm kind of surprised to see that. Now, they could be switching off between Micah and Vander Esch, because I think Micah is actually going to take Vander Esch's spot. We'll see exactly what happens, though. Man, 61's a big boy. Somebody's injured. Great. Looks like it's a lineman. Who is that? Number 96. Holding his arm. His wrist, it looks like specifically. And he does not look happy. That's Neville Gallimore. Oh, God. He's the starting defensive tackle. Looks like they're taking an injury timeout here. Yeah, his helmet's off and everything. That's not good. That's definitely not what we want. Definitely not what we want. Not a good way to start the season off. Is it just me, or are these Liberty Mutual commercials kind of insane? I feel like they're absolutely insane. I feel like all commercials have kind of gotten weird. Am I the only one who feels that way? God, that's a good beer. Whenever we get back into this game, we are going to have... let me actually pull up this. McCoy is leading it off again. Yeah, we'd like to see Zeke do something. Just really not looking for a win. Just want to see what happens with what we need to work on. I agree. Absolutely agree. It is a very good beer. I absolutely enjoy it. I'm a big fan of IPAs, and this is a Bat Squatch by Rogue. For those that can drink beer. Rogue, absolutely amazing IPA. They have another one, a Colossus Cloud. That is a great Imperial IPA. He is being taken off the field holding his arm. What happened? Oh my God. That left arm, like, bent backwards, colliding with one of his teammates. Oh. He may have dislocated his elbow. Fuck. That is not what I want to see. Penalty marker down. Maybe neutral zone infraction. Snap infraction. Offensive, number 61. 5-yard penalty. Second down. Yeah, this is something you got to avoid with all of the... Wait, what? Oh, they're actually saying that it was the Cowboys that did it whenever they watched the replay. But we'll see what happens. McCoy was big, high, and then complete to Moore, but he was going to be taken out pretty quick anyway. Wow, that's interesting. There are 13 quarterbacks in the NFL, starting quarterbacks in the NFL, that are expected not to play at all during preseason. Wow, there's another neutral zone infraction. False start, offense number 74, 5-yard penalty, third down. Wow, another one. That's why we have preseason, guys. Why you have preseason? You don't want to see a team lose to penalties. You really don't. There was some pretty decent pass rush there, but right there in the middle, it was all open, and he got it down. But there's a flag on the play. He got it down to about 4 yards away from the first down after being 3 and 15. Defensive holding, number 24. And they get first down. Damn. Who held? Defensive number 24 is Joseph. Oh, you're lucky you didn't get face masking. That hand was really high up on the face. First and 10 on the Cardinals 20. McCoy with a big ball, and it is caught. Wow. Right in Cowboys territory. That was a good, probably 30, 40-yarder. He did push there, but there was no flag there. 37-yard pass. That was a pretty good pass. At the Cowboys 47. Jet sweep. Dragged out of bounds by Thomas. Or Thompson. All these guys aren't the starters right now. So I'm very curious to see kind of what happens here. This doesn't look like our typical number 1D. Really feel like we need to get Micah back in there already. Edmonds trying to get by. Wow. Nice big stop. But it's 3rd down and a yard for Arizona. Jalen Smith got in on that tackle. Big old, his dreadlocks flying all over the place. It was beautiful. Jalen Smith and Vander Esch in the middle. Are they calling a timeout? Yep, looks like they're calling a timeout. Dallas called the timeout. Still tied 0-0. I would like to check out my system right here and see if this is actually going to work, but, you know, way that goes. Nobody scored yet. Go figure. But Vander Esch and Jalen Smith were actually out there in that exchange. So I'm curious what's actually going to happen with this. If they're expecting Vander Esch to get hurt, and so therefore they are playing Micah sparingly, and that's who Micah's going to cover for is Vander Esch, or if they're actually going to have 3 starting linebackers, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So we will see. Vander Esch staying healthy is very important, but Jalen needs to step up his game too. He was in on that tackle, and he actually passed Vander Esch to get in on that tackle. Vander Esch is a smart player, but he really needs to be a little bit more physical, especially with the way that the Cowboys defense has been. It's pretty sad, but we definitely need to get... Our defense definitely needs to step up, and I haven't seen really anything from this defense. I mean, they stopped him, but it's still 3rd and 1 currently. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Personally, I feel like Micah should start. That's how I'm feeling currently, because at least he gets in on stuff. But we'll see what happens. All right, finish up the coffee. So now we are just a straight beer. And you know what? I'm going to actually pose that question to you. I'm going to go and end this poll, and I'm going to pose this question to you. I'll put it in the poll down here. Maybe. Tab Taylor, thank you for subscribing. McCoy dumped it off to Edmonds and gets the first down big time. Not a Cowboy like near him. New poll is in the chat. Who do you think should start, Vander Esch or Parsons? Yeah, you had both Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch that were neither of them were on that guy. A reverse. Ran right into 3 Cowboys. Moore has done really, really good tonight. And Arizona is definitely on the move. That was a beautiful little fake by McCoy. He acted like he was going to throw it as Moore was running by and just lobbed it to Moore next to him. It was beautiful. 3rd and 1 on the Cowboys 20. Sorry, 2nd and 1. Very good effort there, but I don't know if he got it. We'll see if he got it. It was real close. They're counting it no gain on the play. It's 3rd and 1. Play action. And they get it with Moore again. Golly, Moore. Moore has 4 catches already, and he's really the only one who has moved the ball this entire series. Moore is showing some really impressive stuff. He's quick. He's very, very fast. Just outside the 10-yard line. No gain to Ward. Ward was, which that's kind of funny because my last name's Ward, but I don't care for this Ward because he doesn't play for the Cowboys. That's why. No gain. Moore is doing really well, though. Haven't seen a lot from Moore, but this series is actually really good for him. Just outside the 10, 2nd and 9. Again to Ward. Gets about 3, maybe. That was a pretty extended draw play that McCoy did. He let everybody run out, and then Ward was just waiting there and was able to get a little bit. Wasn't able to bust through the line, but was able to get a little bit. Third down and 7 on the 9. Cowboys 9. Just under 2 minutes ago in the first quarter. McCoy in big trouble. Getting sacked. Armstrong made the hit, wrapped him up. They called it before he was able to throw him to the ground, though. Armstrong busted through that line and got that real nice. Fourth and 13. Arizona Cardinals come out with their field goal team. Did I hear about the taunting rules this year? Yes, I did. We'll talk about that right after this kick. It's good. About 33-yard kick. Good. So, Cardinals are up to 3. Wait. It's in the wrong spot. That's why. Ba, 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 ba. All right. So Jason mentioned that the taunting rules this year have changed. Apparently, they are going to be a lot more strict about the taunting rules. You can't get excited when you sack a quarterback anymore. You can't get excited whenever you get a first down anymore. Like, it used to be just no spiking the ball. Now it's like you can't taunt. I don't know what this crap is, but it sounds stupid. It's football. let him play the goddamn game. You want to know the best way to stop somebody from taunting? Make the play. That's the best way. Shut him up by playing right. I don't know what this taunting rule crap is. Man, he is really far from that ball. Like most kickers take like 10 steps. This guy went 20 yards behind it. Holy cow, look at the jumps on him. I'll tell you about the 22 was Davis. He was hurtling over one of the defenders. Just right over the top of two of them. He went right over the top of two of them. That was highly impressive. Next year, the league's going to be flag football practically. Logan Dominique, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. First down for the Cowboys on their 22. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to... Who's that to? That's Wilson. Yes, number 1 is Wilson. I think they got him about 6. It seems like the Cowboys are Cowgirls tonight with a big fat 0. Right now. But we're in the first quarter, Eileen. We're in the first quarter. We're in the first quarter. Give him a break. Also, I really don't care too much about the offense. I know our offense is good. We had the number 1 offense 3 years in a row. When Dak Prescott's out there. And 3-0 for the Cardinals after 1. But that's all right. They held them to a field goal. That's better than they did all last year because, I mean, hell, they actually stopped the run there. That was impressive. Let's talk about the first quarter. What I liked, what I didn't like. I do not trust our offense to a backup quarterback. That's my number 1. There was a lot of mistakes, a lot of mistakes from the center and quarterback in those exchanges. Several. Gilbert is horrible at throwing, very inaccurate. The center quarterback exchange with the almost fumble. There was just too many mistakes there from our backup QB. Now the defense, Micah played the starting possession, the starting defensive possession, and did really, really well. He was in on every single play and even got a strip ball. It wasn't him that got it, but he was involved in it. Got a strip ball that was a turnover, which was absolutely amazing. The Vander Esch, I'm not sure. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't feel comfortable with Vander Esch being out there. I'm concerned about his neck because he has had some neck issues. He's not that fast either. But they were able to hold them to a field goal. But, I mean, everything else, they just let Moore run wild. I'm not a fan of that. But Moore is very fast, too. So, I don't know. I don't know. Defense looks a lot better. They were able to stop some very important run plays. It looks like our passing game is still weak. Now, all those were in the middle. There wasn't any real long balls where we would have involved safeties or anything like that. But that's just not good. They need to be better. They definitely need to be better. One person says Vander Esch should start. I'm very curious who that was and why. I would love to hear your reasoning. Gilbert's still out there. 2nd and 4 on their own 28. That was actually impressive. Donald actually was double teamed and pushed over both of them and then fell. Gain of maybe one or two. It's 3rd and 1 now. The fullback is in here for 3rd and 1. Donald got it. Fullback took the first hit, and then Donald was able to jump over him. He almost got 7 yards on that one. That was impressive. I haven't seen the Cowboys use a fullback like that in a while. That was actually kind of impressive. I kind of like that. That fullback was able to take that first hit, open up that hole, and just get Donald wide open to where he could just run right behind him. That was quite pretty. And he got 7 yards out of it on 3rd and 1. It was beautiful. 1st and 10. Gilbert out to the left to Brown. Just across the 40-yard line. Maybe about 5 or 6. Maybe we got 5 or 6 out of that. Little short pass. Second and 4. So, yeah, you got 6 yards out of that. Cowboys line up. Gilbert in the shotgun. Gilbert under pressure. Over the middle. To Wilson again. But the other Wilson was on top of him. Incomplete pass. It's kind of funny. Wilson and Wilson matching up with each other. And see, yeah, that was a big problem. You're looking at the pass. They showed the pass in slow-mo, and Brown had to reach behind him where Wilson was. And that's why Wilson was able to knock it out. If he would have let him a little bit more, he would have had it. He would have been down, but he would have had it. Gilbert again in the shotgun. Under big pressure. Throws deep. To Wilson. And they say he's got it. Yep, he's got it. Ruling on the field is a catch. They're going to show it again real quick. Cardinals were saying he's out of bounds, but... Oh, yeah, no, he's totally in bounds. Oh, yeah, he got both feet down. Yeah, he's good. That was beautiful. That was a long pass. We're now on the 23 of the Cardinals. Play action. Gilbert, don't... What the hell was that, Gilbert? Little sidearm third baseman bullshit. Actually, Ben DiNucci's the one who was the third baseman. I don't know what the hell type of pass that was. It was absolute shit, and it was at the feet of the receiver. 2nd and 10. Gilbert in the shotgun again. Dumped it off to Turner, who got about 5. 3rd down. Dumped it off right over the middle. That was a better pass, but this is what I'm realizing with Cowboys backups is you're not relying on a whole lot of accuracy there, guys. Not a whole lot of accuracy. Gilbert from the pocket Wilson was practically like Williams, the defender, was all over Wilson. I'm not sure that wasn't like defensive pass interference, or sorry, pass interference, period. Yeah, Ronald Moore is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Cowboys on for a 36-yard field goal to tie the game. Kick is up, and it's good. All right. Tied it up, 3-3. Tie game. I'll take it all day long. I really don't expect a whole lot from our offense tonight, especially with Gilbert and possibly Ben DiNucci playing. But defensive-wise, I'm pleased. That series was actually pretty decent. They were getting the ball around. I really liked what I saw. That play with the fullback, that was impressive. That 3rd and 1 was really impressive to me. Very surprising. Very surprising. Wish they would have been able to convert that in the red zone, but that has been a Cowboys issue for the past 3 years, is not being able to convert in the red zone. So, not much we can do about that. I would much rather listen to you call the game than these D-bags the NFL have calling it. Well, I appreciate that, Jason. I try to be entertaining. What's up, Chugs? Good to see you, buddy. For those that know Chugs, are you still doing that Saturday morning sports talk with your dad? I've been on there a couple of times with Chugs and his dad. His dad is absolutely wonderful. Chugs is okay, too. His dad's pretty cool. But yeah, as far as that series, I liked the running game there. We didn't have Pollard out there. We had I don't even remember his name now, but he actually didn't do too bad. I think he averaged roughly about 5 yards per carry, which is pretty good, especially with that 31 play with having the fullback run in there. That was highly impressive. Highly impressive. I was pleasantly surprised. What is going on with my camera? It is just like autofocusing weird places. Back into the game. Even with the delay? That's fair. The kick is up. Touchback. Not a touchback. It would have been if he would have kneeled. Oh, my God. Who is that kid? Number 26 from Arizona State. Benjamin just running through it all from deep in the end zone. That was insane. 35-yard return from Benjamin. That was insane. And he was just quick running through it. That was highly impressive. I can respect that. That was absolutely amazing. I don't think there was anything the Cowboys could have done about that. That was highly unexpected. Dump it off. Pass the 35. Almost to the 40. Dumped it off to Ward, who didn't do too hot last time, but he's showing off his hands right now, which actually wasn't bad. Yeah, that return was nuts. Dabney says, I hope Ronald Moore is not in there. He's too good. He is damn good. Moore was insane the last series. Vander Esch could not stop him. Oh, another sack. I'm liking seeing our defense get in there. I like seeing our defensive line be able to get in there and break down an offensive line. That's twice that's happened with this defensive line that's out there right now. That's good to see. Very good to see. Now put Micah Parsons with this defensive line and let's see what he does. Because I'm willing to bet every play will be a goddamn sack. Because Micah's all over the place. Oh, under pressure, big time pressure, way over the top. Yeah, that's probably roughing the passer. I think it was out of his hands whenever he got hit. Yeah, roughing the passer. Yeah, it was out of his hands whenever he got hit. Anai, rookie out of Utah. Man, that was a slick move, though. But oh, no, he did helmet-to-helmet contact. Shit, that was bad. That was a bad hit. That was bad, Anai. Very bad hit. Oh, man. And you see where that helmet-to-helmet contact hits. It hits right on the face guard, and that helmet just goes whoop. Lucky that chin strap was on, or that helmet was popping off. Derry says, I think they took Ronald Moore out to keep him from getting injured. I think they said all they needed from him. I agree. He was dominant. He was dominant. Very dominant. It was beautiful. They run the ball and get nowhere. On the 50, 1st and 10. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Can't touch QB. I hate these rules. As was this. Well, I mean, they're a lot more protective during the preseason than they are in any other time. That would have been like really close because he was making contact as the ball was being thrown, which would be legal, but that one, the helmet-to-helmet contact was not. Again, and they're calling it. They called it. They're not even allowing the quarterback to hit the ground. They're pretty much calling it as soon as they get hit. Carter busting through that line. I love seeing this out of our defensive line. This is what I need to see. They are slipping the guards and just wrapping up quarterbacks, and it is absolutely beautiful. I am very happy to see this. This is the best that I have seen our defensive line in years. Eight-yard loss, 3rd and 18. Handed off with nobody there, but he does get stopped by Van Der Esch. Way to go, Van Der Esch, actually making a play, although he practically ran into you, but that's fine. And now the punting comes out. Yeah, he ran into him 8 yards. It was 3rd and 18. Lucky that there was a sack before that drove him back 8 yards. Otherwise, that would have practically been a first down. Punt is up. That was a beautiful kick by Lee. And he was able to get it. He got on the 10, got it out almost to the 15. I think he called it the 14. Eight minutes left in the first half, and it's tied at 3. I like the football of the 80s. If you're still breathing, it isn't a penalty. That's fair. Since Van Der Esch is a starter, are they just waiting to get him playing time because he was injured or something? So they actually have Jalen Smith out there, too, which Jalen Smith is a starter, too. They had Micah Parsons playing with not starters, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Parsons has been more impressive to me than Van Der Esch has, period. So I don't know. And if you watch Hard Knocks, there's a scene where in the Hall of Fame game, Parsons is all over the place. He's all over the place. I mean, he's pretty much involved on every play, and they pull him out. Finally, he gets done with this series, and he wants to play more, but he's sitting there next to Van Der Esch, and Van Der Esch says, you need to learn whenever it's not your turn to make the play. And he's like, I want to be on every play. And I just don't like that mentality from Van Der Esch. I don't like that mentality from him. You're the fucking linebacker. You are the leader of that defensive team. You should be involved in fucking everything. You should be hungry. You should want to go after it. You should want to fill the holes. You should want to get after the quarterback. You should want to get after the ball. And that just did not make me feel good about Van Der Esch. Honestly. Yeah, and he was even in the first series of whenever we first came out in this game, and Parsons he started in this game as well. He's played one series tonight, and got 2 tackles and then was involved in a stripping that was a turnover. They stripped the ball out of I don't remember whose hands it was. I want to say it was Williams. No, it wasn't Williams. It wasn't Moore's. I don't know who it was, but stripped the ball out of their hands and turned it over to the Cowboys. That's better than just holding them to 3-1. I want turnovers. I want sacks. I want powerful takedowns, and Parsons has it. Van Der Esch doesn't have it anymore for me. I think he's too cautious. I like Van Der Esch. I have liked Van Der Esch. Whenever he wasn't being scared, and right now it looks like he's being scared. 1st and 10. Drilled at the line of scrimmage. Wasn't able to get very far. He maybe got 1. Maybe. But I love seeing Parsons run all over the field, being involved in every single tackle. He is there. If he's not the one tackling him, he's there. He is a ball hawk, and he is quick. McEwen is down on the ground. They dumped it out to McEwen. He's down on the ground. Looks like he hurt something with his leg. This is not shit I want to see. This is the second Cowboys player to be down, but I'm pretty sure this guy isn't a starter. I don't know who McEwen is, so I'm pretty sure he's not a starter. But that's still not good. I feel weird being from the north watching a Texan call a football game with a lot of Cowboy fans. It's all right, Jason. It's all right. Cowboys fans are everywhere. I'm pretty sure you could go outside and just say, how about them Cowboys? And somebody would say, yeah! Number 84, who are you? Sean McEwen. I'm not familiar with McEwen. I don't even see him on the chart. All right. I remember that one game a few years ago. The dude on the Colts or Titans was showing up Van Der Esch up a bit. I think the dude's name was Darius Leonardo or something, and he was a linebacker. I'm not familiar with that. Watching from Brazil, go Cowboys. There you go. Now they're the world's team. Watching from Brazil, go Cowboys. They're the world's team. Glad to have you. Hey guys, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. Helps out the algorithm. Gets more people in here watching with us. 3rd and 1. He's going to hold the ball and just go for it. Rush, the quarterback. I don't know who this guy is. Cooper Rush. Wow, Cooper Rush? You belong in a rock band with a name like that, not playing for the Cowboys. Just saying. So what is this, 3rd string? No, this would be 4th string because Ben DiNucci is actually our 2nd string. Rush gets it out to Dowdle and loses the ball. And Arizona definitely picked that up. I think Cardinal got it. I think the Cardinals got it. Cooper Rush is one of Jason Garrett's old favorites. Okay, he needs to be traded then. Who are they giving it to? Yeah, they're giving it to Cardinals. Yeah. Let's look at this. I want to see what happens. Oh, yeah, man. No, he straight up punched that ball. You should have had better control of that. That was a beautiful punch. Nelson had a great punch right on the ball. Just straight right hand right through it. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Cardinals have the ball in Dallas territory on the about the 35, roughly. And yeah, they have the third string quarterback, how the hell do you say his name? Stravelli. It looks like he's mainly more of a runner than he is a thrower because he immediately grabbed the ball and wanted to run with it. And then didn't get anywhere. Like he actually lost yards. This guy's a big quarterback. 2nd and 12. He's like built big. Like he looks like a runner. He did just throw it over. Moore is back in the game. His 5th catch. He makes the catch and makes like 8 yards, and he's saying it's my bad for not getting the first. I like that. I like the mentality. Moore is damn good. Yeah, Moore slipped. Yeah, he would have been gone. If he would have slipped, he would have been gone. Who is on our defense right now? I don't know any of these guys. And he goes right through our line, and he's practically gone right into the safety. Wow, he made it all the way down to like the 5-yard line. Wow. Wow. That was impressive. He knew what he was doing the whole time. He was not going to throw that ball. He stepped back like he was, and he picked it back up. He wants to run with that ball. And the way that he hits our safety, that dude was a running back. He was not a quarterback. I don't care who you are. That is not a fucking quarterback. He wants to run this ball in. He's a quarterback by name only. Dude is a straight up running back. And there you go. Arizona with the touchdown. That was just dominant running right there. Dominant running. Yeah, Ward got that in. No, that wasn't Bourne. Who was that? That was Benjamin. Benjamin got that in. That was practically a walk-in. But the defense that's out there right now is not our first or second string. I don't know who this is for our defense right now. And they get the field goal. That was impressive. That was very impressive to see, especially from that quarterback. That quarterback was not. That quarterback is not a quarterback. He like did a lob throw one to Moore, but he wanted to run. He did not want to have anybody else on that. He didn't want to throw the ball at all. He just wanted to run, and he's built like a fullback. He's big. He's very big. He is not your average quarterback. And it was pretty much what it looked like to me. The way that he's doing his reads is quite early. Are you open? The one guy that I'm looking at one guy. Are you open? Cool. You're not. I'm running the ball. That was exactly how he played that entire series. It happened to work out for him against a third string defense, but that was just not impressive. It was impressive, but it just was insane. That's you don't see that a lot. That's not good for the Cowboys, though. Not good for our third string. Who was that guy? I don't know who that Cardinal was. He was highly impressive. Let me look. I think that was Straveller. Yeah, that's Straveller. And he has, in the 2020 season, he got 1 touchdown and 1 interception. 105 yards. And he got picked up last year by the Arizona Cardinals. Interesting. He's pretty much a rushing quarterback. Chris Taylor, 6'1", 216 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, that guy is that guy's a fucking runner. That is exactly what he is. Will it go over 34 points? I don't know. If they keep him in, it might. Between him and Moore, that shit might. It very well might. Oh, nice big pass by Rush. Getting that first down to Turner. Second year South Dakota. Yeah, he's out of South Dakota. Yeah. He's from Canada. He played 2 seasons, 2018, 2019, with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the Canadian football team, where he threw for 2,698 yards and 19 touchdowns and ran for 1,167 yards and 22 touchdowns. Yeah, he's a runner. He is not a passer. Rush. Bad pass. Way bad pass. Do you miss Andy Dalton? No, I do not. And I don't think our guys miss Andy Dalton either. I think Andy Dalton was a better backup quarterback than any of these guys. But, no, I don't miss him. I did enjoy watching him play, honestly. I mean, hell, he was out for, what, 2 games because of COVID, and I didn't even realize it last year? Yeah. Big hole for Donald, but, man, he got picked up quick by Dodge. Or Dogby? Dogby. I thought it was Dodge. It's Dogby. That was big. Like this big old bear came out of nowhere and grabbed this guy and threw him to the ground. Got off the block and just kind of just wrapped up him and then just fell over. He didn't have to tackle him. He just grabbed him and fell over. Rush goes back. Oh, nice catch. Is he still? I thought it was down. Cowboys are actually moving the ball in this drive with Fahokle with some beautiful hair. Number 81. Beautiful route. Juking those defenders and then going up in the air to grab the ball. He thought he was down, but I don't think he was. Although he did get hit in the air, so who knows? It's like a grizzly bear going after a salmon. Remember senior year, they did a play where I ran the ball. I ran for 15 yards with 2 players on my back. They're going to give him forward. Wow. That was uncalled for. They're going to give him forward movement. We got an injured Dallas Cowboy. Going to give him forward movement. Probably going to get 4 out of that. 3 to 4 out of that. Looks like an offensive lineman. Number 19? Is that who that is? Who is this? I don't know who that is. Number 19. Let me see. My boogie shoes. Golly, Bud Light Seltzer commercials are annoying. Number 19. I don't know who that is. It looked like it was 19. I'm not 100% that it was 19. I don't see him. Okay. The Uber? No, that was way before Uber. He's old. Ran over a linebacker on the goal line to score, and we still lost. Wow, that sucks. I'll never forget my first game playing for varsity. My first game, I got an interception and ran for 10 before I got taken down. But that was amazing for me. That was like absolutely amazing, especially playing at Judson ISD Stadium. That was, man, it's nuts. And then joined the Army and injured my back. So my football days are over. Called me the dozer. Ah. I love, yeah, you said that you were a lineman. So I love watching a lineman get the football. I don't know why, but it's so entertaining to watch a lineman get the football. Whenever they catch a pass or any of that, it's always the most entertaining thing in the world. Cooper Rush gives me horrible flashbacks. Jason Garrett smiling and clapping over the sidelines while losing. Yeah, pretty much. Coach clap. Coach clap. I feel like Cooper's better than fucking Gilbert, though. Rush is better than Gilbert. I don't know how much better, but he's better. Gilbert he just looked like shit. DiNucci ain't much better, but he's better than both of them. It doesn't look like Elliott's going to play. He's not padded out. He's not. Elliott's not playing. He's not padded out. I figured he might, but no. Dak is mic'd up. Talking shit over there with Ezekiel Elliott. I guess Elliott's not playing tonight. That's kind of sad to see. I would have liked to see him play tonight, but senior year, you were 6'2" and 305. Oh, damn. You're the perfect lineman to get the ball. Second and 7. Cooper Rush to throw. Wow. Bouncing off the chest pads. Davis was standing there. All he had to do was catch it. Well, Davis, you ain't getting the ball again. Sad. That was bad. Rush did everything right. Davis couldn't catch the damn ball. Bounced off his chest, then his hands, and then fell. That was pitiful. He was standing there. That was bad. Donald pushing pretty good. Oh, about to start a fight. Little pushing and shoving going on. Cowboys and Cardinals. You love to see it. Let's start this off right. There was a guy named DeForest Buckner that was available a couple of years ago because the 49ers were dealing him and his salary. Figured he'd go to the Cowboys. No idea. Come on. Whoop. There we go. My camera is acting up and I don't know why. I generally don't have this problem with my camera. Generally, it's pretty good. Although I think it keeps trying to grab onto my lion. I don't know if we're going to see Micah again tonight, which is pretty sad because I like seeing him. They're showing J.J. Watt on the side. It's good seeing him out there. He's so big. He's like the tallest guy on the sidelines. What is this setup? They're going for it. 4th and 1. Not in a good spot to go for it, but I'll take it. Fullback, they're running it. Then they got it. I'm pretty sure they got it. That was impressive. That was a big hit. The ball did come out, but it's recovered on top of his head. That was impressive. Very impressive. Rush was a horrible pass, but that looked like that was miscommunication with the route runner. The reason I brought up Buckner is because you said you like big linemen going after the ball. He's 6'7". Holy shit! 6'7"? Holy fuck! That's a big boy. But only weighing 287? Wow. Probably big and fast. 6'7". Holy shit. Cowboys lining up again. 2nd and 10. Rush. To, who is this guy? Number 87. It looks like they're going in a hurry-up offense right now, which I kind of like. Oh, yeah, they're trying to do a hurry-up because we're a minute away from halftime. I'm curious if we're going to see DiNucci after the half, or if we're going to stay with Rush. Third and 3, 4th down now. Incomplete flag. But there's a flag on the play. Holding offense. 4th down. 5-yard penalty. He's imposing. He's a tackle for the Colts. Holy shit. I bet. He's a tackle for the Colts? I don't know if I'd want him as a tackle, honestly. And the reason that I say that, the bigger the guy is, especially as a lineman, like taller, the bigger the guy is, the easier it is to get underneath his pads. I believe that he's totally imposing, and at 287, he's not a pushover. But if I get underneath your pads, and I like lock up on those front pads and grab a hold of those, your arms are going wherever the fuck I hold that shit. I don't care how big you are. It's just going to be a matter of that first contact. Going for the kick. And it's good. Cowboys get it. 10-6 with Arizona leading. Cowboys still have not made it into the end zone. We'll see what happens. He's linebacker material. Yeah, linebacker would make a lot more sense for me. Especially with that height, I would expect him to have a really big inseam and be able to step really big. And if he can get in, linebackers, they aren't hitting straight up, and they're not standing up. Like, they're not going from a 3-point stance to a full stance. He would be able to lower himself to get into fill a hole. So that, I don't know. That's a big size for a lineman. Big size for a lineman. I think that's a little bit too tall, in my opinion. Right around 6 foot is generally where they max out on linemen. Also, considering that you don't want them to basically block your quarterback. Being 6'7", you stand up, you're a head taller, you're blocking your quarterback's view. They're letting it be a touchback. What? Illegal formation, kicking team number 38. They gave him a 5-yard penalty. What? That doesn't make any damn sense to me. He had 9.5 sacks, 37 solo tackles, and 2 forced fumbles last year. Holy shit, wow. Oh, okay, so he's a defensive tackle. Gotcha. Okay. That would make a lot more sense to me. I actually wouldn't mind him being a defensive tackle, but I still wouldn't. He probably doesn't start from a 3-point. He probably starts from his knees. .5 sacks. That's impressive. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good for a lineman. Damn good for a lineman. All right. Cardinals 1st and 10 on the 45. Oh! Almost picked off, but got a finger on it and tipped it around by Armstrong. Armstrong's actually been involved in some stuff tonight. I kind of like seeing it. But that's Strevler. He is not a good thrower. He really just needs to go back to running the ball. How tall is Strevler? I feel like he's kind of short. He's 6'1". He's not short. Okay. Strevler getting it out. Midfield, about 5 yards. And it looks like Cardinals may end up having to use their final timeout. We got 25 seconds left in the second half, or second quarter. 3-tech position. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't do it. He doesn't do a 3-point stance. It's a good route by Ward. .25 seconds left. 3rd and 5 on the 50-yard line. No timeouts left for the Cardinals. Woo! Ooh, man, 7 went after the quarterback, and that was a bad throw, way off. Strevo, that was not good, but he had 7 people coming after him. Anahe again coming off that corner quick. I love seeing Anahe get in there. Now, he did get that penalty earlier against McCoy, causing the first down with the roughing the passer and hitting McCoy pretty hard. But he came in with his hands up this time. Really, really good. Really, really good. And they're punting it off. Kind of surprised they're punting it off. Let's see what Lee does. Lee is damn good at punting. He's getting that inside the 10 every single time, which is really impressive. You want that from a punter, definitely. Sorry, Buckner is 300 pounds, 6'7", 300 pounds. Holy shit. So it's 287 to 300. Yeah, that's still pretty damn big. That's a big boy. It's a big boy. I'll have to look him up on YouTube, see what I can find out about him. First and 10 for the Cowboys on the 10. Looks like they're going to kneel it. Yep, they're going for the kneel. They're going to burn out the time. All right, that's the end of the first half. Banjo was having a conversation with somebody from Cowboys. Oh, excuse me. That was bad. All right, that's halftime, guys. So let's talk about that first half. And look at some stats real quick. Yeah, I really don't want to listen to that. Okay. That's the full play-by-play. Okay, so total team stats so far. Total yards, Arizona has 438. Dallas has 344. Wait, is this the right one? When was this? Oh, that's not right. Yeah, no, that's not right. August 13th. Yeah, that'd be it. Right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Dallas has 170 yards total. Arizona has 144. Each team has 1 turnover. Possession right now is actually pretty split right now. Dallas has had the ball 15-47. Arizona's had it 14-13. First downs, Dallas has had 10. Arizona has 9. So nothing too crazy right now. Everything has actually been kind of pretty solid. The win probability for the Cardinals right now is 67%. But, you know, that's nothing too crazy there. Really, I kind of want to talk about what I saw from that first half. And mainly, it's that we are screwed without Dak Prescott. That is the main thing that I want y'all to take away from this. We are screwed on offense without Dak Prescott. Period. Because both Cooper Rush and fucking Gilbert are dog shit and can't throw accurately. And so we are pretty much fucked without Dak Prescott. Defensively, I think we did pretty well. We got to see Parsons out there for the first series. Got a really good, got 3 good tackles. And was involved in a strip that was a turnover, which was beautiful. Absolutely great to see. Vander Esch, I didn't see anything good. He got 1 tackle that the guy ran into him to get after he got 8 yards. Jalen Smith did pretty good. Jalen Smith he's okay to me. He is a good linebacker, but he's like okay. So really, the only other person that I was really impressed with on the Dallas side was Anahu. And that's because Anahu got to the quarterback twice. Now, one of them did cause us to get a penalty, but he got to that quarterback twice very impressively. So defensively, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better defensively than I did last year. Like 100% better. Do I think that we're going to be like leading the league in defense? No. But I do think that we will have a competent defense, especially if Parsons is on the field. I really do. I think you need to have Smith out there with Parsons so that there's some balance. Because I feel like Smith is a smart but fast linebacker. And Van Der Esch is just too cautious right now, and that could just be because of his injury. But I just don't. I keep going back to that attitude. I keep going back to that attitude that he had whenever he was talking to Parsons in the Hall of Fame game. That you need to learn when it's not your turn to make the play. And I'm like, no. Make the fucking play. If you can make the play every time, you should make the play every fucking time. I mean, this is a first round picked linebacker, arguably one of the best defensive players of the draft. And that just really wasn't. I didn't agree with it. Didn't agree with it. That's not linebacker mentality, in my opinion. That is not linebacker mentality. Linebacker mentality is, I want the fucking ball. I want to get the goddamn ball. I want to be involved on every fucking tackle. That's just me personally. Jason says, I don't think you'll see Prescott play this preseason. They don't want to chance him getting hurt before the season starts. And Jason, I completely agree. I don't think we will either. If we do, it'll be the last preseason game, and it'll maybe be for a series or two. If we do. If we do. It'll be then. But I don't expect to see him. I want to see if they had an update on the injured Cowboy player. Doesn't look like they do. As far as the Cardinals, Moore was super impressive. Dude is lightning. All right, so they're doing the stats right now. Gilbert was 7 for 16 for 80 yards. Dow was 8 rushes and 25 yards. Wilson was 2 receptions for 40 yards. I need them to go back to that. Pull that back up. McCoy, 6 for 7 for 69. Shravazer was 2 rushing for 21 yards, and Kirk was 1 reception for 34 yards. At the half, Gallup had 2 receptions and 23 yards, and Moore had 3 receptions for 23 yards, 2 rushes for 16 yards. Moore was insane. He was just so quick. So quick. Absolutely insane. I was very impressed by Moore. And even Benjamin. Benjamin was absolutely nuts. Benjamin, with his run after the kickoff, was just nuts. Getting 35 yards. I mean, he was deep in the end zone whenever he caught that. And then came out just flying. It was extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. Look at these team stats real quick. See if there's anything good here. They both are playing pretty evenly right now. As far as like the stats wise, like passing first downs, was 5, Cardinals 4. Rushing first downs, 4 versus 3. First down penalties, 1 from Cowboys, 2 for the Cardinals. Third down efficiency was 3 out of 9 versus 3 out of 6 for the Cardinals. Fourth down efficiency, the Cowboys are 2 for 3. Cardinals haven't even tried it yet. Total plays are 38 versus 28 for the Cardinals. Total yards are 170 for Dallas, 144 for the Cardinals. Total drives, 6 for Cowboys, 5 for Cardinals. Yards per play, 4.5 versus 5.1. And really, the score difference here really is, it's just a matter of better efficiency with the ball is really what I'm seeing here. Passing, Cowboys have passed for 128, whereas the Cardinals have only passed for 80. Completions versus attempts, we're batting 50 right now, 12 out of 24. The Cardinals are 9 out of 12, which is pretty good. Yards per pass, they are the exact same, 5.3. Now, here is another great stat here. Sacks. The Cowboys have not been sacked at all, but they have sacked the Cardinals 3 times for 18 lost yards, which is pretty damn good. I like seeing that on the defensive side. Rushing-wise, we've gone 14 attempts. They've done 13 attempts. Yards per rush for the Cowboys were 3 yards per rush. For the Cardinals, 4.9, almost 5 yards, which is just a lot better. Red zone, we've only been to the red zone once. For the and we didn't even make it into the we're 0 for 1 in the red zone, and the Cardinals are 1 for 2 in the red zone. Penalties, we've had 4 penalties for 30 yards, and the Cardinals have had 3 penalties for 15 yards. Turnovers, we each had 1, which was just a fumble loss. So, I mean, right now it's kind of neck and neck, but, I mean, it kind of reflects in the score. They're just better. They're more efficient with the football right now. Definitely more efficient with the football right now. I don't think you'll see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's coming off a brutal injury. Yeah, I think Cincy probably won't get their QB either. I agree. Yeah, Cincinnati isn't going to get their QB either. The guy that was drafted first last year in 2020. Jason says, I'm liking my Steelers' new running back, Najee Harris. Dude is a beast. Yes, he is. Dude can run. Dude can run for sure. It's quite impressive. Which that has been a problem for the Steelers. They have not had a good running game. They have not had a good running game. I think they would have done a lot better last year had they had a good running game. Hell, we practically destroyed their goddamn undefeated season with backups. We were practically on all backups, and in the fourth quarter, we're leading by 9. Like that was bad. And I think it reflected in the fact that they didn't have a running game because we had the worst rush defense last year, and they were not good. They're talking about Micah Parsons right now. I'm shocked. They're talking about Dallas offense right now. I want to hear what he says. He's saying that the offense did a good job. I disagree. I don't think our offense did well. Now, we didn't see a whole lot of stars in there. Like, we saw Lamb once, but he didn't even touch the ball. Gallup had 2 shots that were put on him. Pollard got a couple of runs in, but I mean, they didn't keep them out there very long. And really, I don't think that we are going to see a lot of Dallas offense. I think you are going to see them come in every once in a while, just to get the reps in, right? But I really do not expect them to. Our offense, we aren't worried about. Our offense, we're not worried about. Our offense is, before Dak got injured, was ranked number 1 by a long shot. Year before, our offense was ranked number 1. Year before that, our offense was ranked number 1. I mean, we're not worried about the offense at all. It's our defense that fucking blows. To the point that we're having to play catch up. Oh, is that what the post that they just made, Eileen? I just saw the post pop up. Cardinals are to receive the second half kickoff. Okay, yeah. We do have our first set of cuts coming on Tuesday, so I'm curious to see who they end up cutting after this. I wouldn't be surprised to see them cut a lot from offense. That's what I would expect. Oh. Yep, and we have the ball kicked off. We're back at it. That was actually a short one. Was that a short half for anybody else? I felt like that was a short half. Or short halftime. I think the Cardinals defense will be also better with J.J. Watt. They were talking about it earlier with J.J. Watt being on the Cardinals. He's now a defensive lineman instead of being a linebacker, which is interesting. I love J.J. Watt. Absolutely do. I think he's a great guy. Cardinals running it. Maybe getting 2. But with J.J. Watt, especially with his hamstring injury, he had to be the playmaker. He had to be like Micah Parsons and be involved in every single play. Otherwise, their defense sucked. Really did. And I feel like that's going to... It was almost going to be the same story, or he thought it was going to be the same story for the Cardinals. And they've talked about the defensive lineman saying... the defensive... what is his name? Defensive coordinator saying that he's trying to teach Watt that he doesn't have to do that. He just needs to be a presence on the field, and that it'll be a lot better, which I think is fair. I think that's completely fair. I want Watt to have more years in this, and if he's not careful, he won't. Defense kind of failed that. They almost had a sack on the quarterback, and he was able to scramble out. That is one. I mean, this QB, this Stravali guy, he's just a runner. He is not a good thrower, but he's a damn good runner. Was able to get out of the pocket and get the first down. He can do the quick little short slants, that type of shit, but beyond that, he's not throwing a good, accurate deep ball or any of that. So, we'll see. I kind of like seeing him out there because he does make the game entertaining, and is definitely putting our third string defense through the ringer right now. He's in the shotgun, handoff, running the ball again, and he's got daylight. Oh, he's practically gone all the way out to the Cowboys 20. They're going to get another touchdown here. Benjamin, a huge run. Huge run. Huge run. That was like a 60-yard run? No. 40 to the 20? Yeah. 50-yard run practically. That was sad. Defense was nowhere to be found. He ran right through him. Right through him. 39-yard run. Yeah. It's insane. What quarter is it? Third. Third quarter just started. 12 minutes left in the third quarter. They're playing third string defense right now. This is really just trying to get guys in there. And it even looks like the Cardinals are playing their third string offense as well. But their third string offense is better than our third string defense. 100%. Just got here, but are you Bob? What? Bob Erking it? I don't know what that is. I'm just talking about the game, kind of watching it along, letting y'all know what's going on. They just ran for another about 3 yards. Ward just got a good push for it. Nate, yes, he is. Okay. I don't know who Bob Urker is. I guess I need to look up who Bob Urker is. American baseball player? Sportscaster, comedian, and actor. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, it's the guy from oh God. What movie was that? Was that Rookie of the Year? Wasn't he in Rookie of the Year? Bob Uecker? I think he was in... I'm a Packer fan, but I like Cooper and Lamb. I like Lamb more than I like Cooper, but I do like Lamb. Lamb is badass. Major League and Miller Lite commercials. Okay. Yeah, no, because it was the big fat guy that was from Major League, from Rookie of the Year. So yeah, that's right. Yeah. Major League, he was funny in Major League. He's the Brewers announcer. Oh, he gets cut down behind the line of scrimmage. Yes, just a little bit outside. Yes, he was in all the Major League movies. Yes, and Mr. Belvedere. Let's see what all he was in. I'm curious. He was in a lot of movies, actually. Interesting. He was in Homeward Bound? Who was he in Homeward Bound? Weird. Cardinals with a pass that gets knocked away. That was actually kind of good on our defense, considering they've kind of sucked with our third string defense out there. This quarterback, he is not built like a quarterback. Not at all. Third and goal on the Cowboys 10. Who do you got winning the NFC East? Dallas Cowboys. What channel is it on? It's on the NFL channel. I have Dallas Cowboys winning. I have Washington second. I have Giants third, and I have Eagles dead last. Washington or Dallas? Yeah, it's what the question. So, no question. Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the East. No question. Dallas's offense is the best offense in the East. No question. No question. Washington's defense is the best in the East. It's the best. The question is if our defense is good enough to hold Washington's offense, which is kind of shitty. It's really going to depend there. That is going to be the big test. So I think it could go either way there. I think Dallas is going to win the East because I do think, especially from what I've seen out of Parsons, he's just too good. And if they definitely use Parsons effectively, he will shut down everyone. And Anahu is insane too. Anahu's absolutely nuts. Fitz was a huge pickup, but I still don't think it's enough. Their offense has been so bad for so long. I mean, they're practically like restructuring their offense. And I mean, you don't even know who the starter is. I mean, come on. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem. And I mean, whenever you get Fitz, I mean, yes, he's a veteran, but he has two nicknames, Fitzmagic and Fitztragic, for a reason. You're gonna get one of them. Sometimes you get lucky and it's magic and it's a streak of like 3 games. And sometimes it's tragic with a streak of like 10. So Washington had no front line. They still don't. I think they replaced like 2 people on it, but I still don't think they have a front line. NFC North. Who's all in there? Hang on a second. NFC North. Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Bears. I got the Bears. I have the Bears winning that. Everything coming out of Bears training camp is they have improved on every level, and they've just done amazing. The Lions, I just watched the Lions game, and I was not impressed at all. The Packers, yes, they have the MVP and Aaron Rodgers, but he didn't want to be there. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I think they will be good this year. It's going to be between the Bears and the Packers. They may go 1-2, and it could be flip-flopped. The Vikings, I don't see coming anywhere near it. The Bears have improved vastly. All the Pack has is Aaron Rodgers. That's all they got. And Aaron doesn't want to be there. So I don't know if he's going to play at his particular caliber. I mean, he could just to prove him wrong like he did last year. But he doesn't want to be there. He really doesn't. Yeah. They got Jones, they got Adams, they got Za'Darius. I mean, Za'Darius is the best out of all of them, in my opinion. But I just don't. The Bears have improved so much better than Green Bay has. And I mean, and Aaron Rodgers is there's such a divide in that organization right now that I just feel like the communications aren't there. None of that's there. I don't know if it's going to work out for him. That's my concern. And I hate that for Aaron Rodgers because I do like Aaron Rodgers. Holy cow! Escaping all of that and still getting the first down. That was highly impressive. He kept pushing for it. He got all sorts of stacked up and then was able to back up, almost losing yards, and was able to roll out to the right and get the first down. Adams was like the best wide receiver last year, but that is fair. Yeah, Adams was the best wide receiver last year, but I feel like Za'Darius he was so much more effective, if that makes sense. Like when Za'Darius was involved, it just looked better. Going deep, and he got it at the 30-yard line. They're saying the play was already over. Davis had it. That's good to see. Good to see. Rush actually making a really good throw there. The Bears finally have a decent QB. I agree. I think the Bears have had pretty much everything else there, minus a good QB. And now they have a decent QB. One that everything coming out of training camp is he's amazing. He was a top 2 CB. I agree. But, I mean, you mentioned 4 players. 4 players don't make a team. Cowboys had the best top 3 for 3 years in a row. And where's that gotten them? 8-8, 8-8, 6-10. We didn't have shit on defense. That was our problem. The Bears could win their wild card game this year, maybe. I think they may actually win it. I think they may win the North. We'll have to see what happens. There's so many questions going on with the Packers right now. Aaron's not wanting to be there. It's just whenever the MVP doesn't want to be there, that causes problems in the locker room. It does. Big problems in the locker room. So I just don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna work for him this year. I don't. I feel like there's too much drama surrounding it all. And Aaron's petty. I don't blame him, but he's petty. Oh, I didn't sleep on him last year. No, I loved the Pack last year. They did great. Third and 4, and he's gonna run for it, and he's gonna get it. Surprising. Way to go, Rush. I'm shocked that he saw that opening and actually went for it. For somebody with such a blonde beard, which is quite disturbing, he was actually able to run the ball. Yeah, I didn't sleep on the Pack last year. I liked the Pack last year. I liked Aaron Rodgers. I loved seeing what he was doing, but you could tell that there was shit brewing. You could tell there was shit brewing. Cardinals are winning the NFC East or NFC West. Let me look at the West real quick. Big boot to the right and way out of bounds. I agree. Cardinals are winning that. Well, man. It'll be between the Cardinals and the Seahawks. No, really, that's not really fair, honestly. Honestly, that's not really fair. I think the Cardinals will still win it. But I think it will be between... the way I'd see it going is Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers. That's my ranking for the West. Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers. You'll probably laugh at this, but in the FC North, don't sleep on Cleveland, and I'm a Steelers fan. Browns are looking good this year, too. Rams and Seahawks will be fighting. I agree. Yes, they will. They will totally be fighting it. Definitely the Seahawks. Definitely the Seahawks. And you know, the problem with the Seahawks is really all you got is the quarterback type situation. It almost feels like a secondary Packers team. Cardinals are a better all-around team. I'll 100% say that. And I feel like the Rams are a better round team than the Seahawks. It's just that the Seahawks can make some magic happen sometimes. That was almost pass interference there. He had him wrapped up. And after saying that, I need some mouthwash. And another injured Cowboy. God damn, this is bad to see. I don't like seeing this. Do I play Madden? Yes, I do. I love Madden. Although I haven't looked at the rankings this year. The Madden numbers and everything else. Prescott is paying attention to this game hardcore. He wants in it so bad. He didn't look that bad. I think he just need a blow of air. What? Oh, shit. I forgot to update the score. When did the Cardinals score? Come on, guys. I'm going to go do a session Sims on Madden 22 to see who makes playoffs. And the Cowboys just make, again, not getting into the end zone, but settling for a field goal. I hate this. I hate settling for field goals. I hate it. You'd rather fucking go for it just to get in the fucking end zone. The injured Cowboy, he doesn't look that bad. No, he was able to walk off. He was fine. Oh, all good, Jason, all good. That was fucking weird. These beef jerky commercials, I mean, like, this is... I'm kind of mesmerized by this commercial. Wow, that was weird. All right, anyway. So it's 13-9. I do think the Cardinals are going to pull this one out. I don't know if we're actually going to get any more changes in the series. Overall, I want to thank you, Packers Code. I appreciate that. For those that are into strongman stuff, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central, we are doing the World Invitational for Strongman, and I believe it is, let me verify. I have the live stream up, but I don't remember exactly what everything is for. Yes, it's the World Deadlift Championships tomorrow, which should be interesting. Got thunderstorms going on, and they won't leave me alone. Oh, that's fair, Jason. But yes, tomorrow is Giants Live. I love Strongman. It's a recent thing that I got into this year, but it's highly entertaining. Watching these massive men lift heavy shit and like pull crazy shit and like lift axles with 500 kilograms and watching them break world records, all that shit. Oh, it's amazing. Aces and Eights, welcome. Good to see you. I need another beer. Give me just a second. I'm just going right here. They're kicking off right now. Do you believe afterlife? Do you mean, do I believe in life after death? Is that what you mean? Or do I believe in an afterlife? I believe in a fucked up form of reincarnation. A scientific backed fucked up form of reincarnation. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can just be repurposed and put into different things. It's reincarnation, guys. Do you believe in life after love? I can hear something inside you say, really don't think you're strong enough, no. Cardinals first and 10. Oh, almost intercepted. He dove for it. That was kind of pretty. We're definitely naming our kid Cher. My reminder for Strongman Live says PM? What? It does say PM. Oh, let me fix that. My bad, guys. It should be AM. Content. 5. I don't know why it says AM or PM. That's weird. Let me fix that. PM. AM. There we go. 10:45 a.m. There we go. All right, now it's updated. Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate that. Pretty sure Ward just got the first down. How does my announcer voice sound, guys? How many votes do we have on this? I'm curious. 29 votes, and Parsons is still leading. I'm curious why people are voting Van Der Esch. I would love to hear your reasoning. They're going for it on 4th and 1. With a pile, and they get it. Who do y'all have winning the Super Bowl this year? That's fair, Jason. That's fair. According to Madden, for the AFC, Chiefs, Steelers, Titans, Bills, Ravens, really the Patriots? And the Jags. I could see the Jags. I could. I'm shocked they got the Patriots in there. I don't know. Maybe. NFC, number one be the Bucks. Number two be the 49ers. Vikings? Yeah, no, okay, no. That's a goddamn lie. The Eagles? Fuck that. No. No. The Eagles are not going to be above the Cowboys. The Eagles aren't even going to make it out of the fucking East. I expect the Eagles to not even have a 500 season. Lazy Net says Bills or Tampa. I think writing off the Chiefs is a bad idea. The Chiefs have actually improved this offseason. Tampa, I completely understand. I completely understand having Tampa in that discussion. Packers, Bills, Packers aren't winning it. Packers aren't winning it. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. Giants. No, not going to be the Giants either. Thanks for making me laugh, though, Harry. I appreciate that. The AFC is almost the same as last year. It pretty much is, yeah. I think the Bills will be in it, but I think the Chiefs are still going to win the AFC. Super Bowl would be Texans-Lions. With Deshaun Watson in the middle of his rape allegations. Yeah. Now you're just making me laugh. You're going to say Denver's going to be back in it. I don't think Denver will be back in it until Aaron Rodgers goes to Denver. Fourth and 4 for the Cardinals. A minute and a half left. What was that? Like, blew it dead whenever the ball was snapped. What are they giving it? Oh, there was a substitution, so they shut the play down. It's still 4th down, still the same spot. That's like the first time I've seen them do that. That was impressive. Cardinals punt the ball. Same guy. Oh, man, it landed on the once, but it had a good bounce for Dallas and is a touchback. As a Packer fan, this is Rodgers' last year. It is. This is his last year as a Packer. 100%. He's gone after this year. 100% gone after this year. He does not want to be there. At all. And I mean, I think that's fair. I feel like the GMs and the head coach have treated him like shit. Drafting his replacement and not even giving him a call. Not getting him some more weapons, something that he could do something with. Not going for defense, which they fucking need. You can't just rely on Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's fair. I just feel like they kind of screwed him over. They kind of screwed him over. All he has is Adams, Tanya, and Cobb. And he just doesn't have a whole lot. I mean, he makes amazing things happen with shit. He absolutely does. But they didn't do shit for him. And they've never done shit for him. And they don't give him the common decency of letting him know, hey, we're drafting a quarterback. We're drafting your replacement. You know? I mean, hell, they did that. Andy Dalton. They did that for Andy Dalton. And he had just signed. They still called Andy Dalton and said, hey, we're drafting a QB. And he's a backup at best. They did the same thing to Favre with Rodgers, so Aaron is being a baby. Yeah, no, I don't think it is him being a baby. I think that's just common decency. That's common decency. Also, I mean, quarterbacks, we've had a lot of quarterback drama this year, and that all really has to do with fucking what's his face? Because he got respect. Because he left. He got pushed out of fucking New England. Tom Brady. Because he got pushed out of Tom Brady. Because he got pushed out of New England. And then went to Tampa. And Tampa gave him whatever the fuck he wanted. And he won a Super Bowl. And Tom Brady isn't the best quarterback. He's just really good at reading. Like, he doesn't have a powerful arm or any of that type of shit. Or he's not a good scrambler. He's just a damn good game manager. Aaron Rodgers is a damn good quarterback. Knows what he needs. Has been in this league for a long ass time. And you don't even give him the common decency to let him know that you're drafting his replacement instead of getting him shit that he could actually work with. And then he goes and wins the fucking MVP of the league. And you still don't give him that respect? I don't blame him either. I'd be pissed too. Fuck him. Oh, he is Drama City, absolutely. Because he just doesn't give a shit. He is not afraid to cut people off. Which I don't blame him. I would. He doesn't put up with bullshit. That is his biggest thing. He does not put up with bullshit. He cuts off his family. He cuts off everybody. He is Drama City, but he just doesn't give a fuck. I don't blame him. Andy Dalton was a beast with the Bengals. I agree, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was with Patrick. Yeah. Looks like that's the end of the third. And game's still 13-9. Danica dropped him like a bad habit. Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame her much. It's weird fucking beef jerky commercials. But that was after cutting off his family for a toxic woman. He didn't cut off his family for a toxic woman. He cut off his family because of the bullshit that they were causing. Jesslyn says, I'm at the game. Awesome. Good for you. I wish I was. Actually, no, I don't want to be in there. I don't want to be at Cardinals Stadium. I'd rather be at Dallas Stadium. Better AC. And the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders are better. I said it. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders are the best in the goddamn league. Ooh. I had a very long day today. Very long day today. I remember Danica saying something like, yeah, he bought me dinner from time to time. I'm not used to dudes buying my dinner. It was welcome change. Danica is estranged from her family. Yeah. Can you see the Bengals going like 8 and 9? I think the biggest problem that the Bengals have is if their QB is going to be squared away. That's going to be the biggest issue that they have. Wow. Watching the announcers, the Dave Posh dancing to It's Tricky. It was kind of annoying, but moving on. I think the biggest issue with the Bengals, they could go 8 and 9. They could actually, I could actually see them going 9 and 8. I haven't looked at their schedule, but I could see them possibly going 9 and 8. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Wow, like bounced right off his helmet. Nobody's throwing, I mean, he was all over him. Nobody's throwing pass interference, but okay. All right, that's fine. I actually would guess the Bengals going 9 and 8, but it's really going to depend on the health of their QB. That's going to be the biggest issue. That is going to be the biggest issue for him. In the fourth quarter, 2nd and 10, 14:54 on the clock. AFC versus NFC, Chiefs versus Rams. Rams win it all. No, Rams aren't going to the Super Bowl. They're not. Tampa's going to stomp the fuck out of the Rams. I think Tampa's actually going to win it again this year. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they're going to win the NFC for sure. I'm pretty positive they're going to win the NFC. They just look too damn good. You can see the Bengals going 7-11. Well, considering that there's only 17 games, I don't see how they'd go 7-11. God forbid Tampa winning it. I actually like Tampa winning. I was happy to see it. I was happy to see Tom Brady outside of Bill Belichick. I was also happy to see the players getting more power because of that. What the hell was that, Parker? That was a horrible... Why didn't you catch that? Ben DiNucci throwing a beautiful pass and Parker just not catching it. Ben DiNucci's name is so fucking weird. He looks like a Romo Jr. And I'm just not a big fan of DiNucci. He's not horrible, but I'm just not a fan of DiNucci. 4th and 3rd, they're going for it on the 50-yard line. Which, I mean, you might as well on the 50, because either way, it's going to be 50. And he gets it. He gets the 4th and 3. Oh, and then there's a flag. What's the flag for? Yeah, the Cardinals just gave up another 4th down, which is not good for their defense. Personal foul on the defense. Number 4. He must have made helmet-to-helmet contact, initiating with the helmet. Oh, yeah, he lowered that head. Yep. He initiated with helmet contact. That's so hard to do. That's so hard not to do. It really is. Despite the store, DiNucci has some good stats. Yes, so did Romo. And Romo still sucked. This game is actually turned out to be going. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad game. Like, I would rather see some starters. I'd rather see some big explosive plays. DiNucci's making some pretty good ones. I'm happy to see that he's grown as compared to last year. Although the stat still stands. DiNucci started for us twice last year and has still yet to get the Cowboys in the end zone. He has never gotten the Cowboys in the end zone his entire time as a Cowboy. Romo couldn't hold a place kick. That's fair. Romo was not good. Romo was good on paper. Romo was, don't get me wrong, he was a good quarterback in the regular season. But even then, he was still really only good on paper. He can read. I think Romo really should be a coach. That's what I personally think. Romo should be a fucking coach. Oh, he's just got to keep it and get the first down. Good choices, DiNucci. Good choices. I like seeing it. And we're in the red zone. DiNucci could break his record here, guys. Is DiNucci going to do it? Is DiNucci going to get his first touchdown as a Cowboy after he started a couple of games for us last year and has never been in the end zone as a Dallas Cowboy? Is DiNucci going to do it? 1st and 10 on the 13. Offsides. They charged a timeout on Dallas. Okay. He definitely shouldn't be an announcer. Who? Look, Romo gets a bad rap. If you throw 500 plus yards and 3 TDs or more and get intercepted on the last play for a score and loss, that's on the D, man. I will never forget Romo's last play. Romo's last play as a quarterback was a sack, fumble, touchdown. Sack, fumble, touchdown. Who was better, Romo or Trubisky? Romo. Romo was better. Romo was better. Don't get me wrong. Romo was a good QB. He just could never get the job done, or he would choke whenever it was most important. That was my biggest issue with him. That's on the O-line then? I agree, but that will always stick in my mind. That will always stick in my mind. Romo's last play was a fumble touchdown. He could have also held onto the fucking ball, you know? But Romo was plagued with injuries. He was plagued with injuries, especially after he first hurt his shoulder. He was, and it just never was the same. I think he is he should definitely be a coach. I think he would make a great coach. He can read defenses like nobody. He would be amazing. I always remember Romo as always getting shoulder injuries and muffing the field goal holds, but he had amazing games. He did. He had some amazing games. He really did. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I like Romo. I just don't like him as the QB for Dallas. And you want to know what the biggest thing for that was there's so many people that just didn't like Romo. And the year that he gets injured and is out for a period and they put in Dak Prescott and then go 13-3. I mean, it was magical. It was magical. And Romo could have came back in. Just Prescott was better. He still is better. I think Prescott is way better. He's only a bad announcer because he Nostradamus plays. Yeah, no, I actually love that. I love that he Nostradamus plays. That is some of the funniest shit ever. And that's like where I start to respect Romo is his ability to just read shit and know exactly what's going to happen. And I'm like, the fuck, Romo? That's part of why I say he should be a fucking QB. Or he should be a coach. Because can you imagine him being your fucking QB coach and being up top and seeing this shit happen? And he's in your ear and he goes, they're going to do this. Can you imagine that shit? You would know exactly what the fuck was going to happen. Even if he's only right 9 out of 10 times, it's still a huge advantage. It'd be amazing. Third down, they get the first. Did he get the touchdown? It's on the one, if not. He is short, but he got the first down. First and goal from the 1 yard line. DiNucci may actually get for the first time as a Dallas Cowboy in the end zone. Yeah. Watch this, Dan. Jet sweep to the right with a tight end as a passing option. Passes the tight end because of the botch snap. It's amazing. Him doing it is fucking... It's insane. No. Okay. 2nd and 1. Cowboys really need to get... DiNucci needs to get into the fucking end zone. He has not done it as a Cowboy. He is 1 yard away from it right now. I need him to do this. If DiNucci is going to be our fucking backup, he needs to get into the fucking end zone. He passes it for a touchdown! Thank fucking God DiNucci can be our backup now because he finally got in the fucking end zone as a goddamn QB. And he did it on a pass. And the Cowboys take the lead for the first time in this game. $14 plays, 80 yards. I'm actually happy that DiNucci was able to do it. And the kick is up and it's good. He was able to get that beautiful pass. I thought it was going to be intercepted, but he got it. There's a Cowboy with the last name Eagle. Yeah, I know. DiNucci finally, as a Cowboy, makes it into the end zone. About fucking time. 14 plays and 80 yards to do it, but hey, I'll fucking take it. I'll take it all day long. And we take the lead for the first time, so let's see what the stats are. Dallas is increasing their possession time and is now 26 and Arizona 23. Total yards, Dallas has 292, almost 300 yards, and Arizona only has 240. First downs, Dallas has 19, Arizona has 14. Our fourth down conversions are actually pretty impressive. I'm actually quite happy with them. Where's that? Fourth down efficiency, we're 3 for 4. That's good. I'm actually really happy with our fourth down. Our third down efficiency is not good. We're 6 and 14, which is not good. But they're pushing it to get that fourth down efficiency, which, I mean, I don't want to get it on fourth down. I'd prefer to get it on third. But if you're gonna get it on fourth, you better fucking make sure it's at least 3 out of 4 times. So, I'll take it. Now, our total yards, the points are coming up right now. So our total drives are 8 versus 7 for the Cardinals. And our yards per play is now 4.8 versus the 5.1 of the Cardinals. Passing yards, we are definitely the heavy passing team. We have 205 yards through the air with versus the Cardinals 94. Our completions versus attempts are 19 out of 37, which is not that great. We're about 50%. The Cardinals are 12 for 19. Our yards per pass are 5.5 to the Cardinals 4.1. We have not been sacked yet, which is good. Cardinals have 4 times for 19 yards. The Cardinals are definitely rushing heavy. We both have rushed 24 attempts, but they have gotten 146 yards versus our 87. So almost double. But we are both in the red zone for 1 for 3. How will the Cowboys be able to handle Jalen Hurts this year? Do you have confidence against the Eagles? Extremely confident against the Eagles. Jalen Hurts has 0 accuracy. Jalen Hurts lost his job to Tua Tagovailoa. No. Jalen Hurts is a good QB, do not get me wrong, but he is not going to be effective this year. Next year, maybe. I agree. Lazy Nate, exactly agree with what you said. I watched him last night in the preseason, and I am not afraid of Jalen Hurts at all. Micah Parsons will pick off every single thing that he throws. And the Cardinals are running again, big time. This third string defense can't fucking stop shit. And boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, I don't see the Eagles placing... I see the Eagles falling dead last in the East. Dead last in the East. Who do the Eagles play first this year? I'm not sure. Let me look at the Eagles' schedule. Oh, they're... Wait, okay, that's preseason. I think September 12th is their first game. And they're playing the Falcons. No, they'll probably beat... Oh, man, that's going to be close. I don't know. So they play the Falcons, then the 49ers, then they're going to get destroyed by the Cowboys. Then they play the Chiefs, where they're going to get destroyed by the Chiefs. I think the 49ers will beat the Eagles, too. I don't know about the Falcons. Falcons aren't all that great. They may beat the Falcons, maybe. JJ Watt said go Cards, and he didn't say it very enthusiastically. I do love JJ Watt, though. JJ Watt's a class act. He's a great guy. He still lives in Houston, even though he went out to Arizona. Really good guy. Really good guy. He's the Peyton Manning of the year. What was that, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Insane punt. Not a really good punt, but it's having some good bounces. Roll down into about the 16. That would be crazy for the Eagles to win their first game with their new coach. I would like for the Falcons to beat them. That will set the tone for a really good losing season. I would love to see the Eagles just get shit on. But yeah, I mean, they got a rookie coach, which I'm not even sure is really the right man for the job for the Eagles. And I don't even like the Eagles, so I think he is the right man for the job then. Jalen Hurts, really not that good either. I think he's good, but he has poor decision-making. Almost the same history that Carson Wentz had. And they still didn't do shit for him. I mean, they kind of dressed up the offensive line a little bit, but I just don't see it being good enough. I just don't. Oh, no, Lazy Nate. I'm going to be rubbing that in this year. Big time. And it's just Andy. It's not Todd. Todd doesn't give a shit about Flacco. But no, I'm totally going to be like, hey, how's Flacco doing this year? How's he doing? Is Flacco doing good? Yeah, I'm going to be rubbing that shit in. Yeah, NFC North this year, I don't know if the Steelers could possibly do it. I just don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Well, the Falcons also have a brand new coach, too, so that actually may be a good game for both of them. Because, I mean, the Falcons head coach is now our defensive coordinator. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, we have two head coaches, two Super Bowl winning head coaches on our fucking coaching staff. Well, okay, he wasn't a head coach when he won the Super Bowl, but he was a defensive coordinator when we won the Super Bowl. Devontae Smith will make it interesting, but other than that, the Eagles have no chance. I agree. I agree with that, Lazy Nate. I agree. But I still don't see the Eagles placing third. They're going to get dead last in the East. Missed tackles all over the place. Cowboys still up and running. God damn. That was a really impressive run. Really impressive run by number 37. He did good on that run. I mean, just missing tackles, not wrapping up properly, him just dropping down low and just taking all those hits, but staying up. That was the most impressive. His knees went out from under him. He just touched his hand to the ground, let his legs come over the top, planted them, and then kept running. He never took his knee to the ground. That was highly impressive. Great run. Great run. They're giving it to him again to try to get the first. He doesn't get it. He's about a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Devontae Smith. Yeah, we already said that one. Cowboys leading 16-13 with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cowboys have gone into basically just run and melt clock offense, which is a good thing for them whenever they get into the lead. Just run it, don't turn it over, and just melt the clock. Eileen, I love how you flip-flop sides. I appreciate it. My wife is a diehard Cowboys fan. I'm naturally a Buffalo fan who adopted the Panthers once they started up. That's fair. Hardy again, getting about 4 out of that one. He's getting his rushing yards tonight. Hardy is a pretty damn good runner. He's probably not going to make the team for the Cowboys. He will definitely probably make the practice squad, but he is probably not going to make the team for the Cowboys because we have Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, and having a third string there just doesn't make sense a lot of the times. But he's going out wide right now, which is interesting. Okay, now he's coming back in. Hardy again, getting about another 4 to 5. It's going to be 3rd and 2, maybe? 3rd down, 4th quarter, 5 minutes left. Yep, 3rd and 2. Michael used to have season tickets to Orchard Park. Oh, that's awesome. We actually do have season tickets to the Cowboys. My family does, and we kind of split them up. I went like 5 years in a row to like the last game of the season, which was nice. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can actually see the photos. Oh, DiNucci almost fucked that up. Fastball just a little bit outside. Yes. That was a very quick ball. That had a lot of power on it. And Dixon, I don't think was expecting that. That had a lot of power on it. Which, that's good to see. 4th and 2, they're going to punt it. Out to the 20. Picks it up. Falls down right at the 30. Just a little bit outside. I kind of need to get that. I need to get that sound clip so I can just have a button so y'all can all hear him say just a little bit outside. Although I don't like baseball, so. Although I did watch the Field of Dreams game last night. Did y'all watch that Field of Dreams game last night? That was absolutely amazing. The Field of Dreams game last night was really good. What's up, Mayberry? The 9th inning was insane. You had the going into the bottom. They were, well, okay, to the top of the 9th, hitting the 2-run homer. And then going into the bottom with the walk-off homer. Oh, man. That was great. It was amazing. It was really good. And I even loved the beginning. I mean, Field of Dreams is such an old movie. But having Kevin Costner out there, like that whole experience just kind of really took me back to that. And it was really, really good. I really enjoyed that game. I did enjoy that game. And I mean, you can't plan that drama, especially at the end, especially for a game like that. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful game. Oh, they did have it won, Jason. They did. And then they fucking choked it. That always tends to be the case with the Yankees. I just thought it was a good game. I thought it was a really good game. It was enjoyable. Even if you're a Yankees fan, you still enjoyed that game. Like, I don't watch a lot of baseball, but I enjoyed that game. And I only like watching baseball in person because otherwise it's fucking boring. But that was a good game. Quarterback comparisons. Colt McCoy is 6 for 7, and Stravaler is 7 for 15 yards, 69 versus 60. Neither of them have any touchdowns or interceptions. Rushing yards, though, Stravaler is 49 rushing yards. The dude just likes to run. F the Yankees. 4:34 left. Oh, that was an insane hit. It was a clean hit apparently, but that dude got rocked. Flat shovel just lifts him off his feet and out of bounds. That was insane. That was a nice hit. I really like that hit. My dogs ran and hid because I was yelling so much. 2nd and 2 on the Cardinals 40. They get the first down and then some. Out of bounds by Smith. You're used to me missing Anchorman references? That's probably fair. I don't watch that a whole lot. I liked Anchorman, don't get me wrong, but I don't like have it memorized. Like, I'll go with like Loud Noises and I Love Lamp. And boo, sky rockets in flight. But that's about it. And where'd you get the hand grenade? And I killed a guy with a trident. That's pretty much like all I got on Anchorman. Whammy? I don't remember whammy. What part is that in? 2nd and 3rd, flag out. He's on the run, but I don't think it's going to matter. Strivler is just I swear to God, he's not a quarterback. He's a running back who just happens to be able to toss the ball. Dude just runs. Defensive penalty. God damn it. Was the sports anchor? Oh, gotcha. Whammy! Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that. On the Cowboys 40, 1st and 10. Strevler lines up in the shotgun. And he's under big attack. And they tackled the running back for a loss of about 4. Osa Odigizua. I can't say his name. Odigizua. Thank you for repeating that, Mr. Announcer guy. Odigizua. Tackling that running back right after he gets the ball for a loss of 5. The Cowboys defense has shown quite... No way he caught that! Holy cow, Dortch caught that with Cox's hand in the way. He still caught it, was able to hold on to it. That was highly impressive, but that was for 20 yards. They got 1st and 10. Again, Cowboys secondary proving that the third string sucks. Neutral zone infraction again by the Dallas Cowboys. They're just letting the penalties beat them. Go figure that fucking shit. Yeah, Jason, I can totally believe threats being made in Boston, walking by the stadium in Yankees gear. I completely understand that. Streveler going out wide and getting sacked again for a big loss, like 10 yards. Giving like 7 is what they're saying, but that was a big loss. 2nd down and 17. Yeah, so 7 yards. That was a big loss. He was pushing left, trying to get out of the way, and he should have just tossed the ball out of bounds. What he should have done. That's why he's a backup. 2nd and 17 in the shotgun again. Big throw and broken up by 3 Cowboys on 1. 3 on 1. Hey, if that's what it takes, fucking do it. In the end zone. Third and 17. Oh, wow. Oh, that was almost dirty. He goes up behind and he has his hands going behind the helmet and he like turns his head away. He almost had the catch. On the 30, on the 25, Cowboys coming through. They're blitzing while Streller's rolling out to the right. Oh, and an incomplete pass. 4th and 12. Two-minute warning. 1:55 left in the game. And this is actually turning into a bit of a game. Prater's been warming up on the side. He's the kicker for the Cardinals. Ward missed the grab. But this game is almost over. So what are your takeaways so far from this game? I will talk about my takeaways at the end of the game. But what are your takeaways so far in this game about what you're seeing from the Cowboys? Really, we're seeing third string tonight. We saw some 2s and we saw some 1s, but really I think we're on third string here. That we're seeing for the last 3 quarters, really. I'm sad we didn't see more Parsons tonight, honestly. I just remember I started prednisone taper today. No wonder I've been mouthy. Ow. I thought you were always that way, Lazy Nate. Let's refresh this and just see if there's any new stats going on here. It looks like possession is pretty much going to be 50-50. It's going to be pretty much 30-30. Yards, though, Dallas is still up by 313 to 291. Each team has 1 turnover. First downs, Dallas still has 20-18. Passing first downs, Dallas is 9-6. Rushing first downs, Dallas is 9-8. First down from penalties, 2 to Cardinals 4, which, yes, that's defensive penalties are hurting Dallas right now. Third down efficiency, Dallas is almost 50. They're 7 for 16, and Cardinals are only 4 for 12, which is really sad. They definitely need to work on that third down efficiency. But the Dallas Cowboys' fourth down efficiency is actually being surprisingly well. It's 3 for 4. The Cardinals are 1 for 1. The total plays, Dallas has done 67, Cardinals 59. Total yards so far, 313, 291. Total drives, 9 and 9. Yards per play, they're pretty much neck and neck, 4.7 to 4.9. Passing yards, 205 to 146. Dallas's completion percentage, 19 to 38 on completions versus attempts, and 16 to 27 for the Cardinals. Yards per pass, Dallas is winning that with the 5.4 to 4.7. But the offensive line for the Cardinals is probably their weakest because they have gotten sacked 4 times for 19 yards. Which actually, that's not even right. I think that's actually higher because they didn't even include that last one. Streller's going for it on 4th and 12. I'm shocked they didn't pull the kicker out. But, I mean, if you're going to go for it, you might as well fucking go for it. Cowboys coming in. Oh, he's sacked and fumbled. Flag on the play. Streveler did not have a chance at all. False start offense. Declined. Wait. Why did they... That doesn't make sense to me. They're pulling out the... There was a false start, but they're not giving it to Dallas? Whatever. The backups aren't bad. That's fair. It's a 48-yard attempt, 4th and 17. Oh, he's got it. He's got it good. He's got it beautiful. That was a beautiful kick. And that ties up the ball game. That was a beautiful kick. That was a gorgeous kick. 48-yard attempt. Beautiful kick. Right through the uprights. Beautiful. And it was high. It was way high. He could have done that from 60 yards. It would have made it. That was a beautiful kick. A minute 51 left. I didn't like the way that last one played. I feel like it should have been Dallas ball either way, but I guess they just do that even if it's prior to the snap. Then it goes back to him, but I don't know. I don't like that because they sacked the hell out of him and stripped the ball from him. I just don't like that. I just don't like that ending on that. It should have been Dallas ball in my opinion, but that's just me. We got a minute 51 left. We may actually get out of this game with a tie, which would be kind of shitty. Michael and Groovy Stream and Chad and a bit on panel. I express political opinions, which I try and not do much. That's fair enough. Ball's up. That's a short kick. They're trying to milk that time is what it looks like. He's out to the 25, though. 1:45 remaining in this ball game. Out to the 25. No, they don't do overtime in preseason. They'll do it as a tie. There's no point in doing overtime in preseason. It's not like a game for record. It doesn't matter at all. It's just to get tests and stuff, so they won't do overtime. But this allows DiNucci to try a hurry-up offense. There she goes back. Pass gets tipped. Almost intercepted by Smith. Almost. Five seconds lapse. Minute 40 left. Weaver batted that beautifully. It popped it up and gave Smith the chance to grab that. He almost had it. Like, he had his fingertips on it. Gets the first down. Minute 30 left. They're going hurry up offense. They're running right to the line. Minute 20 left. 1st and 10. DiNucci's pass was very low and is incomplete. How much time is left? 1:12. Totally expected to hear you say he could go all the way. He could go all the way. If we get a breakout run, I will do that. I will do that. I doubt it'll happen though. We're relying on third string here, guys. Third string here. Cardinals coming big at him. That was almost intentional groundage. 3rd and 10. The Cardinals are coming quick after DiNucci. Then the O-line is not really helping them. 1:07 left. Somebody needs to make a play here. DiNucci, incomplete! Living up to his Romo Jr. standard right there. Choking when it matters. And they're going to punt it out. And they just came at him with 8 men. And really, that really wasn't DiNucci's fault. The receiver should have had that. It was in his hands. Great kick all the way back to the 25. They get it to the 30, and that ends it right there. Although guys in tight pants, Cindy. 52 seconds left. See if our defense can hold them to a tie. That's what we're down to now, guys. Defense holding them to a tie. Go fucking figure. Straveller getting rocked in that last play of his last possession. I mean, ball getting knocked out, him getting swatted by like 4 guys. He was kind of screwed. Let's see if our defense can hold them to not scoring and not win and at least tying this game. That's what we're hoping for now, is a tie. I feel bad saying that, but that's what we're up to. Streveler going for a run and gets the first down and then gets hit by 2 guys. Cardinals stopping the clock with 46 seconds left and calling a timeout. All they need is a field goal to win. It is a preseason game. It doesn't really matter, but I just would like to see our backups be able to do something in case somebody goes down. Although it was expected, I will say this, it was expected for the Cardinals to win this game. Smells like overtime? No, there won't be overtime. It's a preseason game. No overtime in preseason. Streveler throwing to Ward, and Ward fighting, but he had 2 guys on him. Cardinals calling another timeout. They have 1 left. There are 40 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, it's just preseason. Preseason, there is no overtime in preseason. Because there's no point. There's no point in it. It doesn't matter. Do I think Dak will play at all in preseason? If he does, it'll be for one series in the last preseason game. Streveler back, trying to get it, and he's just throwing it out of bounds. No flag for holding, which was surprising. They should have had that. 3rd and 5, 34 seconds left on the clock. What's up, Raven? Prater's still warming up, trying to get that kick off. He's going to want to, they're just trying to get into field goal range is really what they're going for. I think even if they don't, he's still going to go for it just to see how far he can kick. 3rd and 5, 34 seconds left, 6 seconds, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Streveler hikes it, passes it out to Ward, who's going to get the first, and then a little bit more. That wasn't Ward, that was Feaster, apparently. On the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, 30 seconds left. Streveler all alone in the shotgun with 4 on the outside. And they get it on there to about the 35. It'll be 2nd and about 2. They're definitely in field goal range now. About 26 seconds left. They're doing great on the outside right now, catching the ball, then getting out of bounds so it stops the clock, allows them to save that last time out. And defense not doing what they need to do. Cardinals are trying to just win the game, get that full rush type situation. Streveler's under big pressure and throws it out of bounds, throws it away. 21 seconds, 3rd and 3. They're definitely in field goal range here, but they may be trying to kind of milk it and then use that, see what they can get for Streveler. It's a 53-yard kick from where they stand currently, which he made a 48 seem like nothing. Oh, my God. Cowboys offside, which gives them 5 yards and the first down. Defense is beating themselves up in penalties tonight. This third-string offense, they are doing dog crap. They have had, in the past 3 possessions as defense, last 3 series as defense, they've had like 5 to 6 penalties for offsides. 21 seconds left to go. Practically at the 30-yard line. They got enough, the 5th down to 15 seconds. Pushing him in the back. There's some chipping going on between defense and offensive line right now. They're calling the timeout with 2 seconds left to go in the game and bringing out Prater to kick the field goal and win this game. We'll see what happens. He's probably going to make it. He's got basically a 40-something yard attempt. It's like 45-yard attempt, and he just made a 48 seem like nothing. He could have made that 48 from 60 yards, the way that he kicked that ball earlier. But who knows? 47-yard attempt, 1 yard shorter than the one that he made just 2 possessions ago. Cowboys used their timeout to try to ice the kicker. This is a 30-second timeout. They're showing Dak Prescott on the field right now. He's just standing on the sidelines, just watching the game. I'll give my synopsis of what I think with this at the end. Field goal attempts. Finally, here we go. Andy Lee to hold. It's up. Ooh, barely in. Barely in. Barely in. The Cardinals win 19-16. That's the final right there. Oh, but yeah, okay. So let me give my synopsis of what I feel with this game. All right. Without Dak Prescott, Dallas is fucked. DiNucci is Romo 2.0. He just chokes more. He finally got into the end zone as a Dallas Cowboy. After he did start at least 2 games last year, he got his first touchdown as a Dallas Cowboy tonight. So I'll give him that. Our third string defense blows. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. They just blow. Straight up blow. Vander Esch should not start. Vander Esch shouldn't start. I don't think that he should start. Parsons, he played 1 series tonight. He only played 1 series tonight and was dominant. He was involved in every single play and got a turnover. He was involved in all of it. I don't think Vander Esch should start. I think Jalen Smith needs to be out there to be the voice of reason and to be able to watch shit because he doesn't have the speed to match Parsons, but he does have good speed. Vander Esch does not. Vander Esch is playing cautious and is just standing in the backfield and letting people come to him. He's not getting involved in the plays. And I don't like that. I don't like that. If you're going to be a defensive player, you need to stop that shit in the holes and wherever the fuck they are. And Parsons is doing that. Parsons is chasing the fucking ball down. And so I don't want Vander Esch to start. It's my personal opinion. I think there are plenty of people that would agree with me. Parsons is a bad man. And he's got a great name like Micah. So I'm a fan. DiNucci is a choke artist. And really, that's pretty much my biggest takeaways from all of that. As far as any stats and anything else like that, I mean, the Cardinals have a great kicker. Moore is absolutely insane. I think they're gonna do well this year. Moore is absolutely nuts. Stravelli is Straveller, whatever the hell his name is. He is highly entertaining, but he's not a QB. That's what I really take away from that. I will say our defensive line has greatly improved, but they're making dumb mistakes. They made dumb mistakes. I mean, I don't know how many penalties they got there. The last three possessions, last 3 times that they went up against the offense, it was at least five or six penalties for offsides, which is just, that's not good. That's not smart football. You're giving away first downs for no reason. So So I would expect Tuesday is whenever cut day is. I would expect to see a lot of those guys not there next week. Personally. But what are your takes? I want to hear y'all. If y'all have anything that you'd like to say in regards to what's going on. But I do think the Cowboys defense is a lot better than it was last year. I will totally give it that, especially with Parsons. Looks like the lines are doing better. The secondary is still a little weak. But that run defense is definitely a hell of a lot better. I'll definitely give it that. Well, now Zeke and Amari were not. No, that's true. They weren't. But like I said, we are not deep. We don't have depth. I mean, you got Cooper, Lamb, Gallup. Those are all our starters. Our backups aren't all that great. Our backup QBs aren't that great. I mean, we're kind of set up for failure there if that shit happens. So I don't know. But that was a good game. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. We will be doing next week's as well. But hey, tomorrow, if you're into strongman, we do have the World Open and the deadlift championships tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. There is a live stream already up for it. So if y'all want to hit that reminder for it, I will see you on the morning. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you next time, guys. Peace out.